Salutations, all automatic here for Automatic Games. Thanks for joining me this evening. We are about to jump into a little more. Oh, I started a little early. Okay, well, salutations, you silly suckers. Automatic here for Automatic Games. And I just did this whole intro thing. But anyways, we're on, well, technically it would be day 5, but I never did upload the first video. So we're going to call it day 4, episode 4, stream number 4, as it were, of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. And again, and I know I say this every time, I am slowly but surely starting to understand more aspects of this game. And to that point, we're going to explore whether or not we can rename ships this time around. At any rate, let's get to it. I want to mention that I am joined off the bat here by TC Games and JPEG Odette.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
And we may have some more coming in. We will brace for impact as they come in, and so yeah. Captain JPEG reporting for duty. Excellent. Permission to come aboard, sir. So let's. That sounded like a really elderly officer there. Permission granted. Come on aboard.
Come on. I'm like that Walmart greeter. Come on aboard, Captain.
I fought in the WW2 and now I'm working at the Walmart.
Oh, heck. No, this is back WW1. What are you talking about, Sonny?
To hell with both of you. I fought in the Civil War.
Wow.
Oh, wait. That was Otto. He does that.
That's just a hobby.
Yeah.
It's awful trite compared to the... Well, let's see. I'm real curious about renaming ships here. Quite curious. But my fear is, yeah, as we discussed before we started the stream, that it's going to be a PC-only capability.
Because under the PC version, there's a DLC already out for it.
Oh, yeah, I do have the DLC that gives you, what, I think 2 more Colonial ships and 2 more Cylon ships. Not that I would ever use those godforsaken ships, but I would use the Colonial ones. And in fact, we are. One of them's the Berserk. The other one I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I'm still learning myself. I only got the game the other night and kind of messed with it and just to see how it is. It's like I said, it's a very decent game. Good time killer.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And for those of you that have been keeping up with the stream, I put out a video regarding the Manticore Corvette. It's not a must-watch or anything like that, but it does kind of take a look at its capabilities and what it has to offer above the other ships. And bear in mind, all of the other ships, save for the fighter craft, are larger than the Manticore. So I guess it would be easy to assume that the Manticore is not a vital ship, but at least thus far in this campaign, I would be inclined to disagree with that sentiment. I think it's an excellent vessel. It just doesn't have, the armor to get into a prolonged fight alone. In fact, I've seen online where some people have used it as a kind of in a, I always say cavalry role, but some people almost indicate like a submarine role. So they'll actually create fleets like a wolf pack. After all, it can be quite liberal with the guided missiles.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's time to digress. Let's start with JPEG. How's your day been?
How was my day? My day was fine.
Good. Is it effing freezing? Fracking freezing where you're at?
Not too bad this week. I think we might have hit 50 today.
Oh my
It's
god.
about 20s overnight, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm done talking weather with you.
Why? What's that mean? Are you saying that that's good or is that bad?
I'm jealous is all. It's been freezing in Ohio. Just ridiculous. I think yesterday it was 8 degrees was our average.
Yeah.
Which was just crap.
It's freaking cold up there.
Yeah. TC, aren't you... Are you in the Commonwealth?
I'm way down in Texas.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to talk weather with you either.
No.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, you don't want to.
So let's see.
For what it's worth, we're unseasonably warm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that because you're not too far south, I guess. Let's try Fleet Group Daedalus or Daedalus or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, I'm not seeing where to rename them.
Okay, select one of the ships.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's say nope. It's not letting me.
Yeah, I don't see it because it'd be right there, I think, next to the ship where it would say horse.
Well, damn it all. And we have another fleet officer just come aboard. Reaver Bell, how are you, sir?
Do you still have him muted from last week?
I do, but he can unmute himself. Or I can unmute him, right?
Should be able to.
I can't.
How do?
There we go.
There
Hey,
he is.
Reaver.
I was just going through my settings, like, how do I do this?
Yeah, last time I kind of felt compelled to mute you because I think you started sawing wood or something like that, doing some real manly lumberjack stuff.
I was watching the stream. Yeah, I watched the stream afterwards. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That's funny. I wondered if you would watch that part. Like, did they notice? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we did.
What? You didn't believe me that you were snoring?
Oh no, I completely believed you. I know I snore. I didn't know if my mic would pick it up. Because when I woke up, my mic was on the other side of the room. Don't know how.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you've got a good mic apparently. Either that or the audio and your snoring is pretty high.
I guess. It was one of those, like, ones you hang on your neck.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Bluetooth. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. No. You guys have it so lucky. It is so cold here in Ohio.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, same.
Yes, Commander.
Ohio sucks. At least right now it does.
Man, I wanted to add more ships to that 9th Fleet, but... I think what's gonna have to happen
Squadron has gone dark.
Oops, sorry.
I found out something.
Yeah.
The Talons?
Yeah?
The difference between Talons and the Revenants are a Horus class equivalent.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I have so much health. It's because they are the equivalent of my ship. Or at least the ship I had.
Well, thank goodness they weren't hitting us with as many missiles as we were throwing out.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, no
the Cylons
doubt.
have different equipment. So I don't know what they have. I just know they're the equivalent. And the Talons are the equivalent of the Amit.
Wow.
So we focused our fire in the right place then.
Yeah, those Revenants, they have heavy guns.
So then, what's the one in the other fleet, Otto? That's just the gunship. No, it didn't have any missiles, but had a hell of a lot of firepower.
The Bastat, is that right?
That might have been it, yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
I want to say it's called I might be wrong about this. This might be the horse. It's a Ranger.
Yeah, the horse is a ranger.
Okay, then I don't recall what the Bastat is.
The horse had a bunch of side-mounted heavy guns and 2 forward-mounted light guns, if I remember correctly.
So then, do the Revenant class, do they have any missiles? Because I swear they didn't fire a damn one of them. And
I didn't see
don't-
any.
I have not seen them fire missiles.
And I'm pretty sure that the carriers don't either. What do they call
No.
it again?
Though they do have significantly more guns than the Horus. The Horus has 4 or 5 side-mounted guns. The the Revenants have like 6 or 7.
Yeah, you're right.
So they have a significant number more, and they can deal out a lot more damage. I noticed that when I broadsided it, it destroyed me. Well, no, it didn't, because you pulled me out in time. Thank you for that.
It was pretty badly damaged, though.
I think we hit a bump in the road when one of those slugs hit me, and I think I hit my head.
Man, this is interesting. I've got here Corvette, a carrier, and a frigate. And that's as large as this fleet gets? That's horrible.
Is it based on points?
Yeah, so I think I have to promote this officer again.
Can you?
Yes, okay. Yes, I can. Okay, good deal. I'm not... Go ahead.
How many requisition? Oh, you have a lot of requisition points.
Oh, yeah, I do.
That's because
Well-
we've been kicking ass.
That is true. Well, Talbot's about to get another promotion. Okay. Now, can we add those ships? Let's see. Colonial Fleet 24. I'd like to transfer the Hassad. Honestly. It doesn't have enough fleet points. Why does it keep telling me that? I mean, Yeah, I'm almost resigned to just keeping that. Actually,
Well,
hell.
no, how much? Oh, you have a lot of them. Oh, you're on the recruit tab. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I had that many officers. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna pull one of these heavier ships out of this fleet. Screw it. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna get the 9th fleet moving. We've done enough of this lollygagging around, so we'll get the
I've
9th
yet to
fleet.
see a carrier.
Yeah, there is a
the
carrier in
field.
that fleet. There's a frigate, a carrier, and a corvette.
Yeah, I've yet to see the carrier out in the field.
Oh, gotcha.
And
It's not bad. It's good. It's got quite a few guns on it, at any rate.
Yeah, I noticed how you guys were all saying, it appears that Reaver Bell has the most experience with this game. I'll drop the bomb. I've never played it once.
Oh,
You sure talk enough of a big game. Know enough
Yeah.
about the ships and
Well,
yeah.
I take notice of the small things, and I play a lot of strategy games, so I picked up on it pretty quickly.
See, I
But,
thought you were looking online add some stuff?
No.
Well, for what it's worth, I just looked up some ships, and I think the other one that we were talking about is a Minotaur class.
Oh,
I-
okay.
The one that
remember
is
someone
all
bringing
guns
up-
and no missiles.
I remember someone bringing up a Jupiter class ship.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the Battlestar Galactica, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh God, sorry I'm spending so much time in this strategy phase. I'm
Oh no.
just
See, I'm trying to learn how to play.
trying to get this guy to Helios Gamma. Boy, that's a 2-ship fleet. Actually, I don't want to do that. They'll stay put for a second. We'll just have the 9th go there. We'll go ahead and build another ship. A cruiser, frigate, carrier, manticore. Well, let's turn to blueprints then.
I have not seen any of this. I'm watching the live stream, but I have a crappy connection.
We
Do you
could
get to
build a Battlestar.
I was just about to ask if you actually get to choose what the carriers are carrying from the Vipers. Do you get to choose what they are, and do you get to choose the missiles that we use and all that kind of stuff?
Yep. Yeah, we recently unlocked Viper Mark IIs, and so we're absolutely going to have to outfit our carriers with those. They're leaps and bounds above the Mark I's. Now, on this screen that I'm on at this time, there's this little munitions area, and we've got torpedoes. Low yield, high quantity torpedo salvos. I don't think they're not guided is the only drawback. So I don't know how
That's
that
what
would
I'm
work in practice.
That means you better have a good shot, and they better move like hell.
Yeah.
You know, just like anything, you either have to anticipate the enemy, or be really freaking close.
Yeah, torpedo does not sound like it tracks.
No. Then we've got these PCMs. Emits an EM radius that guarantees mutual destruction of hostile munitions. I mean, that's interesting. It's obviously heavy on the defense, though.
That sounds like almost a point defense. You fire the direction missiles are coming from, and it shuts them off or something.
Yeah.
It looks
this is
kind of
what
like
we're doing.
they're it's like a what do they call it? Flak? What do they call the sending
don't
up
have enough-
flares?
You don't have enough requisition points for Viper 2s.
Don't
Wait,
I?
no.
I think it's we do. I think
Okay,
that's
that's
what
a
we should do
parenthesis.
too.
I thought that was a 1.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. So now we'll have our Viper Mark IIs. Good deal. Make these carriers worth a damn. Although I kind of think they already are. But we'll see.
Yeah, no, they're pretty bad, eh?
Is that only one squadron, not all of them? Not a across the board upgrade?
Well, it
Good
says you
question.
equip, which means that you can probably go to ships and individually.
Okay, let's
I'm
do
willing-
that with the 9th Fleet here.
Yeah, I'm willing to wager it's one.
Probably have to have them at some sort of dock.
So we'll start with the Bastet. Okay, so how do I edit this ship?
Why don't you try to pull
Yeah.
through information? Can you do that?
Not that I can tell.
There's that little icon down there, the little circle next to the ship. Is there a way of selecting that?
No.
I just recommend pushing all the buttons.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I go to command center. Does
Oh,
that?
I think it's when you set up in space. Before you deploy your first one, you go in and you can change the ships in there. I think that's the way the PC game works. It probably is
Okay.
the same.
So pre-battle then.
Yeah, it's in your pre-battle. You can set up the what fighters you're going to use.
And
Now,
so
as far as your upgrades go with the blueprint, I hadn't gotten that far yet, but I'm sure that adding
You might
things,
just have to skeleton crew 'em.
yeah. But I know the selection of the ships is right when you're setting up your battle.
Okay. Well, the 9th Fleet, consisting of 3 ships, is going to set course to LeBron. Alright, maybe it's Libran. They're going to get into a fight there. At the same time, our main fleet, the big one, is going to check out this side mission called Research. So stand by, we'll get a briefing on that.
This Aquarian research station has been under Cylon surveillance for a while now. Despite that, the scientists have been working out here for years and are refusing to leave. Clear out the Cylon spies before they change their mind and decide to blow it all up.
So it's a civilian protection mission.
Okay. Protect the science station. For science!
Yeah.
Science.
Capital S.
Big
You get a fair
mountain.
amount of requisition points. This will completely revamp you for your fighters.
Oh, nice. I don't know which battle to give us first. Hopefully it's not a long battle. If it is, then it's the only one we're going to do tonight. But if it's short, then we might be able to knock out both of these. Guess we will find out. Fleet Group Daedalus. And it wouldn't really know how to pronounce that. I know the game says it, but it shows how much attention I pay. I'm going to take that as a no. Solid no.
I can't see the word.
I can't remember.
Daedalus.
I think they say it's Daedalus almost.
Daedalus. Yeah, I think you're right.
Like a Nautilus, but a Daedalus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, at the beginning they yell at you about it. Well, you better get back over here. I'm going to ground you. And blah, blah, blah. Like, hey, I just jumped in a game to help y'all. Y'all, and why are you yelling at me?
I'm new to this, my first day, guys.
Yeah, come on now. Well, we don't want you in charge. We want our people in charge. Well, then play the game yourself. See if I care.
I like it. When I first joined that first day, the entirety of my strategy was go and shoot them.
Yeah.
You can probably remember. It's like I'm probably gonna call what you're gonna do. You're gonna shoot them, aren't you? Uh huh.
Yep,
yeah. When you were going back by the station.
No, I want to move to the flank and we'll come around the side and do a full broadside and then release both salvos missiles. Also, I did notice something that you don't have to bring up the missiles page to see whether or not your missiles have loaded the tube.
JPEG, would you be interested in...
Side.
I'm losing it.
Go ahead. Am I interested in what?
Would you be interested in commanding the Bastet again? That was that carrier, the Berserk carrier.
The one that has all the guns?
Yep.
I'll take it.
Okay. So the Thea is the flagship. Who would be interested in being Admiral of the 9th Fleet between TC and Bell? We're looking for an Admiral.
I could do it.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'll be the little submarine. I'll be the Corvette.
Yeah, you shoot the butt.
All right, now there.
If you take the Mark II.
Yeah, that's where you change the ships. Yeah.
Yeah, TC, go shoot him in the butt.
Yep.
Is that it? Does the Berserk only carry one squadron? I guess so, but that works.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Now
Could
you
change-
can. I'm sorry.
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
fascinating. If you could-
how about? Yeah, we're okay. So we're on Mark II with that. Now, of course, the Thea has some editing to do as well. We'll start with your fighters. What would you prefer, Admiral?
well, what do
Yeah,
I
Viper
have?
Mark
I have,
1, Viper Mark 2, or the Raptor?
what's the Raptor?
So the Raptor is, I guess we do have it unlocked. No, wait, yeah. So it's a utility craft primarily used for personnel transport, so that's boarding, or reconnaissance operations. It's got great DRADIS detection. It hosts a suite of electronic countermeasure devices. That's kind of nice, and can be docked to friendly units to bolster their firewalls. The only downside is it's not really a combat vessel, whereas of course your Viper Mark IIs would be capable of getting out there and doing some good.
And
Yeah,
it does come with 4 missiles that you can fire as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does have the ability to fire rockets right there in the middle.
I see.
Yeah.
I see where you're looking.
What's the Viper Mark II's abilities?
It does specify that the Raptor are not guided rockets; they are just torpedoes.
Yeah.
And apparently not as high yield as normal ones.
I see.
Based on this article I'm reading, mind you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
We've got intel.
what I saw in the game from what I was playing is you select the 2 ships because you only get 2 of them, and it's got a total 4 missiles, and it kind of played out like the regular ones did. I mean, if you're in a pinch and close enough, kind of would help out.
Yeah, I'll take the Viper Mark II's.
Aye, aye.
Do we have any other missile options?
Let's have a look. Oh, proximity mines. Maybe you want to go around as a mine layer, you can.
I'm too big for mine layer. I'm not fast enough.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I think that would be more of
No,
a Corvette's.
The Manticore could pull it off.
If he wanted to. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't.
But he's more the follow them and stick his nose in their rear end.
I gotta say, it's a tried and true tactic. People have been doing it since the 1400s.
Dogs still do it.
I was referring to ship battles actually, but yeah, dogs too.
These strategy
understood
discussions are priceless.
But they are.
So guided missiles.
The
Yeah,
proximity mines, you have to really know where the ship's going to go into. They're fairly easy to place.
Well, if you're playing chicken with them, you know exactly where they're going.
Yeah, well, kind of hard to get them to hit it sometimes.
Captain
Yes,
TC, do you have any preferences? You want to go with guided missiles, or did you want to try out those proximity mines?
I could try the mines just to be a little different, but they're not all that. I don't know. They're not all that easy to play with. But yeah, why not? I'll try out the mines, and because I can get out there quick, drop the mines, and get back maybe or something.
GTFO.
Are you sure?
Yeah, why not? 1 round.
Alrighty. Proximity
We'll see
mines
what
it
happens.
is.
If nothing else, it gives us an
Oh.
opportunity to learn
They
about them.
cost Tylium.
Okay, Admiral Bell. How would you
I
like
just
this
realized-
fleet set up?
Well,
Where do you want your ship? Where do you want the carrier? Or
I'm
where
a-
do you want the Corvette?
I'm a broadsider, and I'm guessing the carriers as well.
Well, unfortunately, we don't know where they're coming from. They could come from any direction officially.
Yep.
I would like the Manticore. Well, firstly, I would like me and the Berserk to be parallel with each other.
Up front
on
or near
opposing
the back or
near the back. I want the Manticore to be slightly ahead of us, so the Manticore can jump off and get the scans in, so we know what we're working with. And lay
in
those
terms of
mines.
the Thea, do you want to be sailing high, low, or medium? High, low, medium.
I'm good with where I am.
Okay, so that's about medium.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
said you
but
wanted the Bastet next to you
on the other side of the Manticore.
of the Manticore?
No, next to me, but on the other
Next to
side of
you.
the Manticore. I
Ah,
want the Manticore
gotcha.
between us.
Alrighty. So how's that look?
That's good.
And finally, the Manticore. How about elevation on that?
Just leave me where I'm at.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
the higher the better with the Manticore. Its forward gun is on the bottom of the bow.
Well, yeah.
I have
but
noticed it can shoot pretty high up.
go
That's
ahead and
true.
stick me up higher.
All
I
right.
figured it's going to take a second or two before anything shows up so I can adjust otherwise. But yeah, stick me up high.
Okay, put you right in the middle there. All right, folks. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Do
The
it,
leg
do it,
kills
do
me.
it.
Prepare to jump in
There's like a
3,
2-second
2,
delay, and that's just
1.
like I noticed. Like you're like, oh, we destroyed that. I'm like, give it away.
I know, spoilers. I'm going to try to cut down on that.
Spoiler: you destroyed the Revenant. Aw.
There we
Admiral,
are.
ship captains, we have 3 contacts on Dratus. All ships to condition 1, whatever that means. They say it on the show all the time.
Yeah.
Enemy
Our
ships are
mission is to
bearing
remain on
in
target.
at about 2 o'clock.
There
No,
might be
about 1 o'clock.
one
Mhm.
fighter group. I can't tell where we are.
It
Yeah.
almost looks like I don't see any fighter groups. They all look like standard signatures as is.
Yeah.
We'll be able
okay.
to tell shortly, though.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
call it 2 Revenants and a Talon. That's what I'm guessing.
We're gonna start
not
with the
sorry.
Manticore. Captain TC,
Medicine.
standing by for your orders.
Okay. Go ahead and put me in offensive mode there with the slider.
Aye, aye.
And
All hands
I
on
don't think
deck.
it's going to do any good to drop bombs on it or drop my mines on it just yet. So let's go over and take a look, but focus my target on the first.
Yeah. Talking about the proximity mines, I noticed they cost 20 Thylium to
Yeah.
restock.
Yeah. Well, like I
guessing
said,
that
I'm gonna, yeah,
Yes,
just
Commander.
2
like
fighters are the
that.
same.
And just target with the regular gun. Just target the first closest one there.
Aye,
Do
aye.
we know
So
if those are launched or are they dropped at your stern, or how do they work?
I've
Actually,
got this from Naval Intelligence. Captain Japik, we haven't tested these at all.
yeah, and the way it worked in my
It's sad.
in the PC version is you basically send them out there like a big giant ball, but again, you have to know where they're heading first to even get them to work right. But you kind of place them out there, and it makes a kind of a rain cloud.
Minefield?
Yeah. I guess that'd be the best way to
Does it
describe
shoot
it.
ahead of you, or does it come out your rear end and not move?
As far as what I could tell, the one time I played with it, it's you just when you select it, you just kind of place it out there, and then they kind of head that way. It
Okay.
was kind of weird. I've only did it once, and I didn't get it, and I didn't hit nothing. So I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But
So
I'm gonna
if you
wait
activate it,
and
it gives
see.
you like a field, and you can place it where you want.
More or less, yes. But I want to see because the Xbox is different. Because PC, I can rename the ships. So let's see how the Xbox is gonna work. So what
Yeah.
we'll do is get me closer. Target one of the ships, and then we'll play with the mines once on the next move because
Yeah.
I'd prefer to see them than to just guess for now since we're heading that way.
Okay. So, but as it stands, just to review your orders, got you turning about 45 degrees to starboard to intercept the closest enemy, maintaining elevation, going to full offensive mode.
Yep.
Alrighty. Next up is the Bastet, standing by for your orders.
If we could like get them into a closed quarters, like 3-sided box, and just fire on them, that'd be pretty nice. Bastet on one side, me on the other, and the Manticore up in front of them.
Guess we'll see how that works. Let's come over 45 to starboard, all ahead full, and next turn maybe some boosters.
Aye, aye. 45 to starboard, maintaining elevation.
Looks like they're pretty far underneath us. Let's drop that down some.
Aye, aye. Diving. 45 to starboard, diving, full speed ahead. I think that's it, right? How about posture? Maintain neutral.
Does it affect my speed?
I think
Does
it
something make me go
affects
quicker?
your overall maneuverability, so speed might be a part of that.
That would be an important question. I mean, I know it certainly helps decide our maneuver, but does it actually change how far we do move in a turn?
Yeah, when you do the slider bar, it
All
will
hands
show
on
you
deck.
the adjustments.
Yep, it does affect your speed, I think. It's looking like it does. We'll take it back to neutral. I hate that it resets. I wish it would leave me on the same screen. Yes, it absolutely affects it.
Okay, well whichever one gives us the most speed, let's use it.
Aye, aye. So that's going to be neutral.
Neutral's the best. Let's do it.
Yep. All right, so neutral posture, turning 45 degrees to starboard, full speed, lowering elevation.
Let's have us just a little bit off to the right of those contacts for now, assuming they're coming straight at us. I don't want to nose into them. I'd like to be a little to the right, so it's easier to get a broadside in.
Aye, aye.
Of course, you could also use boost on that.
Or are they light?
And your fighters, do you want them on standby for now, or?
Yeah, we'll launch them next turn.
Aye, aye.
Oh, we got less fighters than we normally do.
And Admiral, the Thea's standing by for your orders.
Yeah, I want to hit all power thrusters. I want to be there yesterday.
Full power
Aye,
to
aye.
thrusters.
Full power to thrusters. How about course? Heading, I mean.
Yeah, I can't see our headings. I want to head almost directly towards the Manticore and drop as far as possible.
Aye, aye.
So, go to a full dive towards the Manticore.
So say we all.
Aye, aye. Turning slightly to starboard. Diving. Boosters. Or boosting thrusters. And full speed ahead. And how about your fighters? Do you want them on
I'll keep
standby?
them on me at the time.
Aye, aye. That'll do it for the first turn. Damn, look at how many guns that Bastet has. 5 of them. More than the Thea. Alright, let's see which ship the game wants me to get to first. This time it's the Bastet, excuse me.
Thrusters on, maintain a heading.
Aye aye, Captain.
And looks like maybe drop some more altitude. They're still pretty far underneath us.
Do you want to maintain speed? You can pick up speed, of course, with thrusters.
As much as we can.
Aye aye.
Get the
Boosting
guns
thrusters.
out there
When
and
you are
ready to go.
thrusters, Everlast.
Boosting thrusters, lowering elevation slightly. Of course, we don't get that as drastic of a drop with thrusters on, but we are full speed ahead, maintaining course, fighters on standby.
Engage.
Oh, launch those fighters? Is that what
I'm
you're
sorry,
saying?
that was an affirmative of your orders. We're
Oh,
set.
gotcha. Next up is the Creus. Standing by for your orders, Captain TC.
Drop me down this same direction. I don't know if I want to pick up speed just yet, but yeah, go ahead and select me to go the same direction and lower.
Aye aye, maintaining course, decreasing elevation.
There,
So say we
that's
all.
it.
Aye aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. And Admiral Bell. Thea is standing by for your orders.
Maintain current heading, same descent. So just as possible.
In other words, matching my descent.
Yeah. Well, you're a little bit lower than me. You didn't instantly boost.
Yeah, so you've got more maneuverability, and plus, even without your boosters, I think you can go just about as fast as these bigger ships with boosters on.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I learned really quickly is this type ship gets hacked very quickly on its own, so I end up with nothing.
Yeah,
if I get out there too far too quick.
Yeah, that can definitely happen. Okay, so for the Thea, we are
Talon fairly easily.
maintaining heading, decreasing elevation. Fighters on standby.
Fighters on standby.
Aye aye, that'll do it for this turn. Still no ID. Let's see. First up, well, let's be fair about this. Admiral Bell standing by for your orders.
Brake thrust. Descend as far as possible.
Alright, braking thrust. And beginning descent. Maintain speed.
Maintain maximum heading.
Aye
Yes,
aye.
sir.
Fighters on standby.
Standby.
Aye aye. Next up is Captain Japik. Bastet is standing by.
Let us maintain heading one more turn, descend again, and fighters out.
So say we all.
Aye aye. Maintaining course and heading. Maintaining heading anyways. Decreasing altitude. Launching fighters. Captain TC. The Creus is standing by.
And also fighters help identify targets too, I found. Go ahead and lower same course, a little bit lower. and give me a little wiggle room from my starboard side, so we'll port, so he has some maneuverability.
I'm a lot lower than you.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want to come down just to help identify the target, but at the same time, I don't want to be in your way. So
Yeah,
uh,
no.
just we'll wiggle room to the port just a little bit, not that far, about half of that. Yeah, and there, yeah, something like that. Yeah, there you go.
Aye, aye. And
Yeah, perfect.
you want to dive more, or
No, that should be it. I just need a little wiggle room on my
Well-
starboard side or port side.
God, you're so
Port
much
side.
faster than
aye, aye.
I feel like an old man hobbling on 2 legs.
And
Not
so the
gonna get anywhere
Creus
in any amount of
is
time.
slightly to starboard, maintaining speed. Slight, actually, not even a decrease in elevation, and still on an attack posture.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Everything's perfect for now until we see something. Then I'll play with the mines
All
here
hell breaks
shortly.
loose.
Yeah.
Aye,
But,
aye, that'll do it for this turn.
But I was sitting there. The fighters might help identify the stuff because they do get there a whole lot quicker than we do.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alright, we're going to start with, let's go ahead and name this squadron. We'll assign them to Red Squadron. Red Squadron, standing by for orders.
Yeah, well, when I release
See if they
mine,
can
I
make
bet.
contact.
Oh, you
Aye,
actually
aye.
assign them squadrons so that you can give them individual orders.
Exactly. That's kind of nice.
And they will target the unidentified.
Yeah, I was a little bit. I didn't want to release them all just yet because of that.
Captain TC, the Creus is standing by for your orders.
Let's see. Select, just for giggles, select my mines and just let's see how they operate.
Interesting. You'll see what I'm seeing here
Don't
in
give
a
it away yet. We
moment.
haven't seen anything.
Okay, no spoilers, but
Oh.
Alright, and then you move that toward not where the fighters are going, but like toward one of the other dots possibly, and I don't know how close. If it doesn't get if you can't get right on it, I wouldn't waste them.
I would. Yeah, like.
I don't want to
prefer
waste them. I don't want to
Right.
waste them. Bring them back.
aye, aye. Well, now we know that you can apparently
So
launch.
it is a launcher situation. That's good.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Actually,
That's
for a
cool.
fleeing situation, such as you got a bunch of bolts in you, that's great.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, can you fire them behind? I mean, I imagine you can. Right? Oh, yeah.
Well,
that makes the most sense.
Makes you wonder what their travel speed is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, I mean, we can go ahead and throw them out there and see what happens. If
Well,
you
let's
want.
not waste them. Let's wait
But
until
I would just
their need.
be better knowing what I'm shooting at as opposed to just all of a sudden they make a course correction and then
Yeah.
but that at least you know how they look and work. So yeah, just kind of head a little bit closer to them,
Aye, aye.
like threading the needle.
Maintain elevation.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. You wanted to straighten out, didn't you?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect from what I'm seeing. Oh. that time delay.
Yeah, you probably meant that's perfect. My first location there. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't touch it. That's fine too, right there.
Okay. I did just touch it again. I put it somewhere in between the two, but
Yeah, I was like, no, you gotta do time delay.
all right. So we've got you slightly drifting to starboard, but maintaining a forward heading, still on
Yeah.
attack posture.
Right.
All right. Admiral Bell, the Thea is standing by.
Maintain current heading, drop as far as you can go, and be about as level with these things as possible.
Aye, aye.
Just realized how much of a probably the most xenophobic admiral in this chat. These things.
That's alright. I was in the military, and Otto talks better military talk than I do. I've been away from it so long.
That's sad. As close as I got is being an army brat. The old man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where I got it.
Yeah.
Your
Right.
CAG wants to know if you still want that fighter squadron on standby. Admiral, that is.
Yeah, scramble them.
Aye, aye. Scrambling fighters. As your CAG would probably put it, with pleasure, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're scrambling
Those
fighters,
will
decreasing
blood.
elevation, maintaining heading, and lowering altitude. Posture is still neutral.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the quick little craps ahead of me. This
Yep.
old girl can't go too fast, but she's got a cane for hitting belligerent little shits.
Captain Japik, the Bastet, is standing by to receive your orders.
Let's kill the boosters and drop in elevation as far as we can. Maintain heading.
Was it? Is there so much farther than? I mean, at this point, I'll get there, and you guys will already killed everything.
Don't be surprised.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Boosters deactivated. Maintaining heading, dropping elevation.
Let's also put us into a defensive posture in case we're the first contact.
Aye, aye.
Most likely will be. That fighter group isn't moving nearly as fast as the other
Brace
ones.
for impact.
Switching posture to defensive. That does slow our approach, but I imagine that was already that you already knew that.
It's all good.
Aye, aye. What are these fighters doing? Okay, yeah, that's right. They were the first ones to go. All right, that'll do it for this turn.
Out of curiosity, who has the Mark 1s, who has the Mark 2s?
Nobody.
I think you
both
all
have
have
Mark
Mark 2s, yeah.
Well, alright.
So that's a good deal.
Hostile unit identified.
Red Squadron has ID'd a Nemesis. We've got 2 Nemesis ID'd.
Spoilers much?
Nemesis is not bad.
Nope, not at all.
Better than a Revenant.
Admiral, your squadron, as of now, will be designated Blue Squadron, unless they are ordered to team up with Red Squadron.
Yeah, I'll give them individual commands.
Aye,
Tell
aye.
them to focus fire on the rearmost opposition.
The unidentified one?
Yes.
Aye, aye.
See if we can get it to scramble its fighters. If it's a carrier.
Yes, sir.
Red Squadron is standing by for orders. They're requesting permission to engage. And which target should they engage, if so?
Apologies, I don't know the configuration of these guys.
Red Squadron's your squadron. Is that what you
No,
mean?
I mean I can't see the bad guys.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait a couple seconds.
Yeah, we've got 2 Nemesis,
I don't know.
followed
that
by
is
an unknown.
bigger. He still looks bigger.
There we go. Closest contact then.
Aye, aye. Engaging. Well, looks like we're going to start with Admiral Bell. The Thea is standing by for your orders.
Yeah, drop. Can I see my firing vectors?
Absolutely.
They're not quite vectors yet. Yeah, a little bit to starboard, just a wee bit, and drop as far as
Aye, aye. Maintain speed.
maintain current position. I thought starboard was the other direction because the Manticore
no.
went to port.
He meant to say starboard.
All
I
right.
knew what he was saying. He wanted to give Thea more room. Starboard is to the right, and port is to the left.
Weave it to the port. Weave it port.
Aye, aye. Moving slightly to port.
I should know this. God damn.
It's all good. Okay.
Just remember the 4-letter rule. Left and port are spelt with 4 letters.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so the Thea is moving slightly to port, still at full speed, lowering elevation, still at a neutral posture. That all sounds right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
The next round isn't going to be as pretty.
Captain Japik, Bastet is standing by.
How far off are they? Gun-wise, how are they in range yet?
Almost.
Let
You
me
should have
check out your
guns quite
turrets.
similar to mine.
Oh, apparently, yeah, you don't have forward. You're close. You'll see it momentarily.
I know we're gonna need. Okay, yeah, we definitely have to move into a broadside. It looks like we need to go up and then turn. And then, yeah, let's
right.
continue forward. And then move to rotate to starboard to give them the broadside focus guns on the first target.
Tell me how that looks when you see it. Oh, wait, what did you say about elevation? Anything? Down?
Probably down again, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So say we all.
And if I could just see those firing arcs one more time, I'll let you know how I feel about them.
I don't know if it will give us
It
the
won't show it
preview.
your position. You have to guess.
Yeah, it's
Fair
not
enough.
giving you the preview, unfortunately. But it looks
Right,
like you'll be
there's
there.
45s.
They will definitely be in your second zone.
And also, if you notice right there on the menu to the left, you can hit that down arrow where it says closest and change it to target certain areas.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
And
Let's
since
see.
we have contacts, I don't have missiles, do I? Never mind.
Yeah, if you select, if you're able to select that, you
You
can
can go
actually change it.
closest, capitals, or squadrons
Yeah.
with that.
So
I guess for now, I would assume closest.
yeah, well, we don't have any capitals, and I'm not sure those are considered squadrons. So yeah, but it's cool to know anyway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's as much of an angle as we can get.
Yeah, he's gonna get a really good shot on them.
I like it.
Alrighty. Let me see if I can get you any lower, though. Nope, that's as low as it goes. Okay. Captain TC standing by.
Now one shooting the back ship that's not in play yet, and one shooting the front. So go ahead and drop my mines right in front of the second one in between, just to see what it will do.
Aye, aye. Firing proximity mines.
And just stick it right in the middle and right on top of them. Just
I would, if I were
kind
you, I would drop it
lead,
a wee bit in
lead
front
it.
of them,
Yeah, I was
just
getting
so
ready to
that.
say. I was getting ready to say that. Just pull it up just in front of them, so it kind of pulls into it.
If we assume that their rate of travel is somewhat similar to a missile, it may take the
Yes,
better part of a
yeah.
turn to reach them. So you should
Well-
probably anticipate they'll be moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, give him a distance. Bring it back.
Well, again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's an instant thing or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think instant. Everything else has been, it's very much timed. It's very, especially if they're going to give you a proximity mine
Yeah.
and the range to drop it wherever you want, they're going to need the possibility to fly around it.
Okay, well, maybe lead the whole group and one of them catches it. I don't know.
Yeah. Aim more for like, just like half the distance between your fighters and the main group. Between the fighters and the group. You know what I'm trying to say? That'd probably be a good place to put it.
Captain
I assume
TC.
that the proximity mine doesn't know any difference between friendly targets and not. So those fighters are going to get mixed up here in a minute.
Yeah,
That is
well,
exactly what your CAG is asking you.
Well, see, that's why I was gonna shoot for the middle one, and maybe the back one might hit it. Maybe it doesn't, but I was trying to go for the luck of not having Red Squadron fly into it. But
We can pull our fighters off.
That is also accurate. I can pull them back for a moment. It's not too late to reroute them.
Okay. Well, like I said, not knowing how these are going to work exactly, this is kind of a hit and miss shot anyway. I just don't want to hit friendly. So, why don't we just cancel the move and go for the next turn? And I'll just kind of head in straight for now.
Aye, maintaining heading and course.
I should have at least a forward gun to be locking on somebody to shoot. May drop in a little bit closer to it and slow. Pull back.
They are in range of your forward guns.
All right.
Focus fire.
All right. On just whichever target. Probably the front one.
Aye, aye.
And then when you go back to the ship and it turns green, can you pull it back and down a little bit? Pull it back to the arc, or the back section of the arc.
Oh yeah. So you want to slow it down.
Yeah, pulling back.
Okay, so
and then
decreasing speed, lowering elevation.
Right.
And focusing fire on that first target, which is the CY6.
Right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I believe everybody's moved. Looks like Captain Van Dugan is going to be joining us. He'll just have a seat aboard the flagship.
Okay.
Standing. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. The third target has been identified.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Red Squadron reports having done sufficient damage to the top side of CY6. Blue Squadron has engaged CY5. I'm guessing you want to... We'll start with Captain Japik. You want to keep Red Squadron on their current orders? Remain engaged?
Engage.
Blue Squadron, this is for Admiral Bell. Same question. Admiral Bell, do you want to keep Blue Squadron engaged? Reaver Bell.
Snoring again?
Reaver Bell, do you read us?
He's gotten hacked. His communications down.
Reaver?
As second in command, I say keep the ships on him. He'll come
Aye,
back for
aye.
his other move.
Aye, aye. Captain Japik, standing by for your orders.
Slow the Bastet and straighten out the course. Keep all these guys in the firing solution. And if it's only 3 of them, let's go on full offensive and blast the shit out of them.
You got it. Could you repeat the first part of those orders? Sorry, I was transmitting message.
Straighten off the course and slow it down.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yay!
Straightening course, slowing it down. Elevation.
Go ahead and drop it down.
Decreasing elevation.
Let's have it. Yeah, let's have me be a little bit more straight exactly from where I'm at, so I'm not any closer to the targets, really.
Ooh, it's going to be tricky. Got some drift at
That's
play
fine.
here.
That's fine. Whatever it takes.
Might be able to pull it. No. Can't pull it off without a steeper... I hate how it does that, but yeah, it's got you drifting a little bit to port. I'll try to minimize that, though.
That'd be fine right there.
Okay. And, as to turrets, did you want to focus fire or weapons free?
Let's go weapons free.
Aye, aye. So we've got you slowing down, decreasing elevation, weapons free.
Full offensive.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that reminder. Posture is full offensive. Admiral Bell, do you read me? Reaver Bell.
Karma.
Reaver Bell.
I'll have to. Is he even still in the channel?
Yeah,
he's still there.
Okay, Captain TC, standing by for your orders.
Okay, hold
Oh, TC's back.
Yep, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna just plot down the mines right out in front of the first two there, kind of like as middle centered up ball will go around the chips there, and hopefully I catch something.
Aye, aye.
Kind of lead it just a little bit and kind of close to the front one, but hopefully the second one will get a little bit in there as well. Just
Close to the front one. Try to
Yeah.
get the second one in there a little bit. Reaver Bell, do you read me? I'm just gonna keep putting out calls every now and then.
just kind of lead it, and that looks good from where I'm looking at now.
Okay, so yeah, about
You're
okay.
kind of we'll go from that and see what happens. I don't know.
Yes, Commander.
Aye, aye. Captain JPEG, your CAG is
Yes.
basically saying that the captain of the cruiser, or the captain of the Corvette, he's crazy. He's trying to kill us. Permission to back off.
Granted.
Aye, aye.
Sounds like my kind of person.
They also want to know if maybe after this conflict you'd have a word with him. No, I don't know.
After what?
After this conflict, you'd have a word with him.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Blue Squad contacts you, and they've got double problems. They say they can't contact the Admiral, and they want to get the hell out of here, too. Actually, they might not have to, but...
Have him go on the back contact, unless he's... who knows? I have no idea. If they want to back off, have them back off. It's the
Yep.
safer thing.
Their CAG is going to play it safe and head off to port for the time being. It's just because they don't know. It's the unknown, so... Admiral Bell? Admiral Bell, the Thea is waiting for your orders. Admiral Bell, Commander Von Dugan,
Yes.
we need you to take control of the flagship.
Oh, fun.
You are not ramming anybody.
So far, we hadn't done anything to Torin to ram, so just play it
Where are
safe
my
and go
guns
safe.
located on the flagship?
Everything's off the side.
They're out the side. They are on the top. So elevation-wise, basically as it stands, you're set up pretty good for a broadside. Although he's been increasingly dropping elevation, which should probably continue. He's pretty much almost in a great firing position. Just wasn't quite there yet. He has one squadron out, but that squadron is bugging out because they're afraid they're going to get blasted by a friendly proximity mine. So that is how the situation stands. Thrusters are off. You are in a neutral posture.
And he has missiles he hasn't fired yet.
Aye, aye, sir.
So, my guns are on the side and on top, is what you're saying?
Yep.
So
Based
if
on
I
your
get
present heading, you should have a pretty good solution on him here
so
on
if
this
I
turn.
get near them, but to the side of them, but below them, I have better chances of wiping them out.
Yep, that's accurate.
So why don't we do that? Go down. That's how I normally fight anyways.
Aye, aye. Maintaining present course, but diving, or present heading, but diving.
On it, Commander.
Let me take a look at your firing, Art. Oh, yeah. Yep. They'll be in it moment. Well, actually, they're already in it, but they'll be swimming in it in a second.
They're already in it. Pretty much.
Did you want to focus fire, or did you want weapons free?
Can I fire upon any of them
Yeah.
when I'm
yeah.
diving?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, let's fire on some of them. I've never flown this ship before.
Any preference? You've got the lead one, lead one, middle one, or rear one?
It doesn't really matter. Go for any of them.
Aye, aye.
We're gonna have to bump Bell again.
Yep.
Oh my God! Really? You fell asleep after all that?
Admiral Bell, thank you for your service. We salute you.
The second time in a row.
Good night.
Good night.
I haven't slept for 2 days now, so you know.
Oh, jeez.
Who knows when I'll go to sleep?
All right, and of course you have missiles as well.
Just cannons if they're there. Save my missiles until I get closer.
Well,
Aye, aye.
actually, they'll
missiles-
fire from anywhere. The missiles
Yeah,
will
so-
fire from anywhere, so it's just a matter of when you want.
Yeah, but I want to wait until somebody like JPAC's on the side of me.
Okay.
Fair enough. We also want to see what this proximity mine does on its own.
All right.
That's true. That's true. All right, so the Thea is maintaining heading, decreasing elevation, still at neutral posture, focus firing on the CY7.
I want to keep side to him because you said I have most of my guns on my side, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah, you're
So
all,
I just
you're set up right.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Here goes the
Enemy
proximity
missiles.
lines.
Jesus.
There goes mines.
Oh, they have to.
Okay, now let's see what happens.
Oh,
Won't know until
wow.
the next turn.
Arming? Oh, that's not as awesome as it could be.
No, right.
Well, that went about as well as I expected.
Well, I didn't know. So
I
one
think
knows.
JPEG's
Oh
talking
no, I'm
about-
sorry. Yeah, my armor.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
you.
Captain JPEG, your orders. We have sustained damage to the left armor, slightly to the hull, and to the armory.
Keep firing, assholes.
As for our course,
Say that again, you cut out.
how about course? You want to maintain course?
ooh, that over there.
We might need to rotate a little bit to keep everybody in the best firing arc, I'm not sure. I don't want to come about just yet. They're out of missiles, so they've blown their wad for the minute. Next turn I'll
True.
worry about turning around.
They are
Who
definitely
fired
in your
missiles
kill
upon
zone.
JPAC?
All three of those Nemesis classes.
Oh, they're Nemesis?
Yeah.
Let's go 10 degrees to port there.
Aye, aye. 10 degrees to port.
I just got done watching your guide about Nemesis. Nemesis.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever plural is Nemesis.
Yeah, Nemesi, maybe? I don't know.
Nemesis, yeah.
Do you want to maintain elevation?
Yeah, it's good.
Aye,
Oh
aye.
god, my cat's gone psychotic.
And posture.
For this turn, let's maintain offensive. I want to blow somebody out of the freaking sky.
Aye, aye.
If we
Do you
can
wanna-
if we can have some missiles out there, guys, that would be great. Let's drop these sons of bitches.
Do you want to focus fire or weapons free?
Sure, unless if it's
Karma,
the closest target,
kill.
then
Yeah, it's
Uh,
already
well,
set up for
if it
close.
changes, that'll be fine. Let's just
Okay.
leave on closest.
You got it. Your CAG wants to come back and hit that kind of stuff. Your CAG is standing by for orders. Yeah. He is not seeing like he doesn't like seeing his own ship take a hit like that. Plus, it looks like that lead nemesis is exiting the proximity mine zone.
It does appear that way.
All right, Captain TC, we are standing by for orders.
I just little slight drop down, and that's about it. There's really nothing. I have to be in front of them. I guess you could change my course a bit to kind of trail one of them, but there's really not much of an option here.
Yeah, true. All right, so
just trying to keep my one turret pointed at them anyway.
Oh, gotcha. There we go.
My God.
See what happens.
Yeah, they're well within your kill zone. All right. Maintain offensive posture.
Yeah. Yes.
Got it.
I'm all good.
Commander Von Dugan, standing by for orders.
How many targets can I fire upon with my missiles?
Just one.
Whichever one is closest to me, I'll fire missiles upon them and focus my cannons on those nemesis. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we've got missiles out towards the closest one. Do you want to maintain that neutral posture?
Yeah.
Aye. How about your speed? Do you want to maintain speed and heading? Or
is there another ship up there up front?
Yeah, those are yours.
Those are your fighters. Yep.
All right, then let's turn slightly. So I'm still broadside to them.
Okay, turn toward them, or?
Slightly, yeah.
You got it. How about speed? You want to maintain speed, or?
Yeah, that's fine. So we can get behind it, sure.
Okay. And lastly, elevation. Do you want to continue to drop elevation?
Keep going down.
You got it. Actually, I shouldn't have said finally, because Blue Squadron is standing by for your orders. They want to know what you want them to do. Engage or reacquire that target. They were engaging the last nemesis, but they buggered out because of the mine.
Who's in control of it?
You are.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's take on the closest nemesis.
Aye.
So we have all focused power onto that area.
Well, there we have it. Let's see what happens.
I'll never want to fly in our space again.
Well, hopefully they'll be dead.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to get to. Just stupid-wise.
And that looked like it did nothing.
We'll check the damage report on those nemesis. Ooh. I don't know how much of this was done by the proximity mine, but the CY-5 has no more front or rear armor. Okay, well, I'm guessing the front armor is what suffered because of that mine, but I don't know.
Well, we won't know until the end when it shows who damaged what and how many kills they had.
That's true.
Show. And that would be the only way.
The 7 looks like he got his ass kicked by that mine.
Yeah, he really does. Suffice to say, both Nemesis class vessels are in bad shape. Not quite as bad shape as their partner in crime, who exploded. But all Alright, let's see what... Well, actually, we'll start with the fighters. Blue Squadron needs to acquire a new target.
CY7.
Aye, aye.
Understood.
Engaging. I'm sorry, did I say Blue Squadron? That's Red Squadron. Anyhow.
Yeah, that's red.
Blue Squadron already has a target, so they'll just maintain unless you order them to do otherwise. Let's see which ship they want us to take first. Okay. The Creus. Captain TC.
Yeah, just kind of lining pointed in the same direction the two ships are in right now. Kind of taking the higher one and just kind of keep me behind it. Just swing my nose to the ship that's the highest.
Aye, aye.
Not very slight tweak just to keep me on it.
Gotcha. Tweaking the starboard a little bit, keeping at a slow approach.
Hopefully I got some guns that are shooting at it.
I can focus fire if you prefer.
Well, I mean, if there's focus fire or an option for that, I don't see it on there, but yeah, focus fire on the front ship.
Aye, aye. So, slightly to starboard, maintaining slow speed focus fire on the CY7.
Right. And that back ship's gonna go away anyway here with those missiles.
Yeah, I would think so. Commander Von Dugan. The Thea is standing by for your orders.
Let's keep turning to the right, so I'm still my right side's to them, and keep firing upon them.
How about speed? Maintain speed.
Speed up just a little.
Aye, aye. Maintain elevation.
Are we near, like, are we leveled with them right now?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think you might technically be a little below both of them, which is a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay leveled with them. They want to play chicken. I'm here.
Well, actually, I don't think there's going to be much left here in a second.
By the way, just for roleplay's sake, you see the Admiral's entire bridge crew kind of shudder when you say that. The Admiral snores a little louder, but he doesn't wake up.
They hired me.
Yeah.
On it, Commander.
All right. Captain JPEG. Bastet is standing by.
How's my armor looking? I haven't caught up yet.
Oh boy.
We can take it. We can take it.
Yeah, it's your armory that's getting hit, and that's used to repel boarders. So I think you might be in decent enough shape. It's your call, though.
Could always
rotate 25 degrees to port, and might as well set somebody to repair the armory. Maintain firing.
Aye, aye. Maintaining firing solutions. Getting engineering teams on that armory. Maintaining offensive posture.
Yeah, let's go to neutral. Give us just a little more defensive.
Aye, aye. Switching to
Can
neutral
we go
posture.
offense, by the way?
It's not your turn anymore. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, absolutely. The Thea has switched to offensive posture. Okay, so as for the Bastet, about 25 degrees to port, maintaining speed. Switching to neutral posture. And as for the guns,
Free.
weapons free. Alright, let's see what happens.
There's one.
The CY5 seems to be sailing below our guns. Not all of us, of course. The Manticore still has a decent firing vector. Of course, the Manticore will be flying over it here soon.
Yeah, just kind of just tweak me behind it either way.
Got it. Do you want to... Are you trying to come in close behind it, like drop elevation and all that?
No, I'm just trying to stay up above it, so
Gotcha.
that at least it's a gun blasting at it. So I'm just trying to slowly tweak myself behind him, just to keep my gun going. Wow.
Aye, aye. Both
And-
squadrons. Red Squadron is requesting permission to engage that last target. Wait, where the hell is Red Squadron?
So they're behind his ship.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, they're kind of flying through it right now, but yeah. They're coming back around, actually, if they're already targeted. They're
Yeah,
flying out, coming back in.
Well, yeah, it looks like they've automatically targeted it. I'm guessing no change there.
Right.
All right, let's
In case he
start
wants
with...
to dock them, in case he docks them for repairs, they pretty much, that was one thing I was noticing, they kind of fly around all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Commander Von Dugan, standing by for orders.
Let's turn more to the right and do I have missiles yet?
No, you fired them. You got 2 more turns.
Okay, so
That's right.
Yeah, you did destroy a ship, by the way.
then we'll just keep firing cannons.
Aye, aye. So
I don't think he's very
slightly
long for the world.
No. Slightly to
Just-
starboard, attack posture.
Yeah,
Cannons are weapons free.
but put me on offensive if
Yeah.
I'm not on offensive.
Yeah, you're offense.
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Hold on here. What? Oh, okay. Sorry, just got confused there for a second. Let's see. Has the Bastet already received orders?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Standing by for orders.
Move to the edge of our range, 25 degrees to port. Rotate as far as we can to keep this guy in our cone and drop in elevation.
Let me know if that's what you mean.
Looks good to me.
Aye, aye. Did you want to focus fire? Let me see.
He's all that's left, so whatever works.
Aye, aye. Focusing cannons on the last remaining target. Okay, let's see if this guy dies right now.
Yeah. There he goes.
Hoorah!
Hey, look, it wasn't a 3-hour battle.
Right? This is Naval Intelligence to Admiral Bell. we just wanted to commend you on a job well done. Admiral Bell? Admiral Bell. Never mind.
Nope. Could you check the Manticore real quick?
Oh, shit.
Stats.
I already started the replay, but we'll definitely do it as soon as the
it'll come
replay's
back.
over.
It'll come back, yeah. Face the final frontier. These are the voyages of a bunch of weird ships.
Okay, so as you can see, the 9th Fleet is engaging 3 Nemesis-class corvettes. Captain Japek has already launched fighters, followed by Admiral Bell. So you have 2 fighter squadrons out there engaging them. Both ships on either flank are going into broadside positions. A lot of missiles come in towards the Bastat, commanded by Captain Japek. So the left armor on that ship is heavily damaged. As you can see, our flagship retaliates. That's the Thea. As you can also see, the Nemesis-class corvettes are really not long for this world. I'm stealing a phrase I heard earlier during this battle. There goes the second one. And somewhere in there, a proximity mine, this is the first time we've used one, was fired by Captain TC Games. And we believe it had good effect. I guess we'll find out. And that, of course, was a very short battle. So let's see. The Bastet destroyed 1 enemy ship. Good damage not only done by the Bastet itself, but also by its fighter wing, or fighter squadron. Let's move to the next one. The Creus, the Manticore. Also destroyed 1 enemy ship. Trying to see where munitions damage inflicted. Well, that sucks.
85.1.
No, that's total damage inflicted.
Yeah.
At the bottom of that column, you see munitions damage inflicted.
Yeah. 0.
That's crazy. I thought for sure that those did damage. Weird.
Well, to be perfectly fair, if all it did was destroy the armor and not do any hull damage, maybe that's the variable.
Oh, yeah. That could be. That could very well be. Finally, our flagship, the Thea, initially commanded by Admiral Bell, it was taken over by his second, Commander von Dugan. Because Admiral Bell, you know, has narcolepsy. And, it destroyed...
I have the word, and I have insomnia, so it works.
There you go. Yeah, that's why you're his first officer. Enemy ships destroyed 1, so each one of our commanders destroyed 1 ship. Good deal. There you have it, folks. That is that. I'm pretty glad those were Nemesis class.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, if it'd been any more than that, how well any of that would have done. And maybe the proximity mine might work on larger ships better.
Yeah, that could be the case.
On this map, what are the tree-like things?
Oh, those are
Oh,
Cylon
red tree.
fleets. Yeah. Those are independent Cylon fleets. Most often, they just seem to be Nemesis class. Oh, hey, damn, I didn't see the chat there. I wonder how long ago that was. Well, we'll try anyways.
What's up?
No, I didn't see the YouTube chat. I guess I should put
I'm one-
timestamps on there.
I'm
Yeah.
one of the people that just came on the YouTube one,
Oh, I see.
and I give you a thumbs up.
Gracias. Much appreciated.
So far, there's only 2 thumbs up here on my side.
No, I hadn't gotten over here to do it there.
Oh, there's number 3.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I should have had the chat window on the second screen. I probably could have done that for you. I didn't think about it.
It's all good. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom and take a puff.
All right. See you too. I will be right back.
I don't need to worry. I got my vapor here. I'm good.
Okay. Good. You stick around and do some poetry for the kids. Something soft, something sweet.
Yeah. Read something to the YouTube there.
Yep.
When did you guys come on? When was the stream started?
Apparently about 2 hours ago. It says 9:45. No, that can't be right. I came into the chat and I started at 10:05 was my timestamp.
It's 1:45 right now.
I said it was my timestamp.
Oh.
I don't know. I forget where you're at. I'm sorry.
I'm East Coast.
So 2 hours ahead of me then. 12:05 your time we came on the air.
Oh, okay. It seems to be that he comes on around midnight now. Or very around. I was watching his guide he has on YouTube for Nemesis class.
I didn't even see that he posted it. So I'll be watching that later.
It's like 20 minutes. It has your name on there somewhere that I posted.
My name?
JPEG, right?
Well, yeah. I just
All right.
I don't know how.
I posted
know
something
how,
up as a comment.
Got it.
It was a timestamp. I'm like, I wish I knew that how the missiles fired. Because I was on your wing and I accidentally tore you apart.
That's okay. We all learned something that day.
Yeah. Now I know you
And
just
today
go on.
Today we learned about proximity mines, so now we know how those work.
I didn't really see it. What exactly am I supposed to learn? Not get near it?
Well, no. I mean, it's something that gets launched from the ship, and once it arrives in its destination, it takes time to arm. So it's not like it lands and it's instant. So the theory is if they're fast enough, they can steer out of the way of it. Otherwise, you could well screw up one of the bigger ships that doesn't have the maneuverability for it.
Oh, so it's good to put it on one of those near the path of one of those bigger ships, huh?
Potentially. I mean, it's something he traded out for regular missiles, or guided missiles, I should say.
Oh. That's pretty cool. Your voice and the video cam of you on your streams don't match.
Well, I apologize for that.
That's all right. You just seem so much younger in your voice. And I see your video cam, I'm like, wait, that can't be the same guy. Of course, then again, Otto sounds like the Duke to me, so it's just the voice. What do I sound like to you?
You sound like Shell. I don't know. I've learned honestly from the net here not to judge people too much, because it's like you all the time, then you meet him in person, you're like, why? I wasn't thinking that. Or you see a billboard or something, you go, wow, okay, that's not who they thought they were.
Sound right now would be kind of hard because I wear dentures, and I have no dentures in, so everything's slur.
You been drinking again, Shell?
No, I don't drink.
Yeah, dentures. Sure.
Huh?
Like,
Full
right?
dentures. All 36 teeth were removed.
That's okay. My grandma actually, she had all of hers pulled out her senior year of high school.
And mine was when I was 19.
They were growing into her jaw and causing her incredible pain, and they pulled them all out.
Mine was because I didn't take care of them. I learned the hard way. When they say brush your teeth after every meal, they mean it. Because I had rot in my mouth. Every time I ate anything I ate or drank was straight rot. That's all I could taste. My teeth would crumble. And I had some serious issues with my teeth at that time. And every so once in a while, I'll still feel like I have a toothache. And doctors told me, oh, it's just a phantom pain. I've heard of people having phantom pains when they have like a limb removed, or they'll feel like a guy with no leg will feel like he has to scratch his knee and there's no knee there.
Phantom teeth.
Yeah.
Don't you want a Fanta?
Pain in my teeth. Sometimes I feel like I have a toothache, but I don't have any teeth. So how do I have a toothache?
Yeah, Fanta's not good for your teeth. Okay.
Another
folks.
reveal.
Yeah.
See, he looks so much younger, but his voice sounds so much older.
Well, I'm over the hill. I can tell you that much.
Must be a pretty small hill.
Yeah.
Yay, Weird Al reference. Yep.
Shoot, he looked younger than I do.
Oh, I hope that keeps up.
Hey, you look somewhere in the mid-20s to me.
I'll take it.
But your voice sounds like the Duke.
Yeah.
And cut my age right in half. That works for me. Okay, so we do have another engagement. Is everyone on board for another fight?
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Depends on how long it lasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we're going to be fielding a big fleet. I don't know what they'll be fielding. If it does go on too long, we do reserve the right to save it mid-battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that to everyone's discretion. In this fight, well, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got.
Oh, can I recap a lesson that I was trying to play in my head before we go too much further? Is with the proximity mines.
Yeah.
It's definitely, if you're gonna do a smaller ship, you're gonna have to be really close to do it, followed by some missiles, I think. And then the other thing is, on a larger ship, you might be able to get a better lead on it. But I was watching the playback. You do see the light traveling a little bit faster than a missile does, but the loading and everything kind of slows it down. So it's a neat trick, but I don't know if it's something that would be worth relying if you didn't have two of the same type ships, one with missiles and one with the mines.
Gotcha.
I think the mines would work if we were going against a very large battle, like we did a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Because when they start scattering all sorts of directions, they probably would forget about the mine being there and fly into it.
Yeah, well, you definitely have to lead it. That's for sure. It takes it gets there quick, but you have to wait for it to build. You have to wait for it to arm, and then you have to wait for it to go off, and hopefully it goes off in the middle of the ship.
Too bad there's no sticky mines.
Yeah,
Well, we learned something, so that's a bonus.
yeah.
Okay,
Well,
Christopher, take it easy. Enjoy work. He's probably already dropped off. I'm always late to pull the trigger. Okay, so we're gonna do the ship assignments now. The admiral in charge of fleet group Daedalus. I know we already figured this out. Daedalus. Anyways,
Daedalus.
the admiral Daedalus. Thank you. The admiral in charge of fleet group Daedalus is Admiral Japek. He will be aboard the Horus, since that is a cruiser and thereby the biggest ship, thereby the flagship. I guess I'll take. I don't know. I'll take the space station.
Is there any
I might
Lancers?
actually take a ship.
I like
well.
those Lancers.
Okay. Tell you what. If you want to take command of 2 Manticores, that's fine with me.
All right.
And then we'll give TC the Amit, if that's cool with him.
Let's see.
Well, actually, TC, it's your preference. I can control the Amit if you guys want to split up the Manticores.
Or I could take the 2 Manticores. Give me one with missiles and one with the mines, and I could run the 2 of those, and then
Yeah, that would actually work. That way we can see how those mines really play out.
Yeah, give me one with mines, one with missiles, and I'll just keep them kind of close together, so it's easier for you to fly.
Then, Von Dugan, what do you want? Do you want a Manticore
No,
or
I've
the
never
Amit?
played anything other than the flag and the Lancer, so I'm up for anything. If they trust me with it.
Sure.
Well, I wouldn't mind taking control of the ship myself for this one as well. So it's really how we want to divide it up. We know Japek will be aboard the Horus. I guess I'll just ask who wants. We'll start at the bottom. Who wants command of the Lancer, our oldest ship, a Manticore class corvette?
I'll take the what is it, Percy and the Lancer. I'll take the bottom 2.
Okay, Percy's and Lancer will be under TC's command. Von Dugan, would you like the Amit or the Heka?
Are they pretty much like the Lancer?
The Heka is.
The Heka is.
The Heka is a Manticore.
I'll take a Heka then.
Okay. I'll be taking command of the Amit. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's deal with loadouts real quick in terms of the Horus. Admiral Japek, do you want any proximity mines, or do you want to be the missile boat that this is intended to be?
Missiles are going to be fine for me. And let's just see if we can get those Mark II fighters.
Oh, good call. Good call. We'll do that aboard the... I'm not even going to say it. Aboard the space station. Because I butcher it every time. Viper Mark II. And Viper Mark II. Next up is the Amit. In terms of that, we're going to keep the missiles. And we'll go Viper Mark II. The Heka. Von Dugan, would you want...
Missiles.
Missiles, you got it?
Yeah. I'm fine with those.
Captain TC, would you like aboard the Lancer?
The Lancer missiles and the Percy mines.
Aye, aye. So
What
there
do
we
these
have it.
mines look like when they're on the map? So I don't run into it.
When he places them, they're a big giant sphere, see-through sphere, and you'll see a tag where it's showing that it's arming, which is bigger than what it actually shows, and
Yeah,
then it blows up, and that's it.
You'll definitely see it, no question about
Okay.
that. Admiral, how about our fleet composition starting off? It looks like by default, we're starting with the last setup, but you are at liberty to change it any way you so please.
Is that the Amit out front?
Aye, aye, it is.
The Amit and the Horus both to the back. Instead of one in the front, one in the rear, we'll go side by side in the back at different altitudes.
Aye, aye. I would definitely get behind that. I'm gonna go as low as possible, seeing as my guns are up on the top side. If that's all right with you, Admiral.
Make it so, and then just make sure that we're all spots.
You got it. How do you want those manticores set up?
I'm okay with the screen we've got.
Aye, aye. Any chance I could move the Lancer's elevation? Kind of get it out of my way. I find it annoying.
My two ships, put them up in front of everybody. Please.
You got to clear that with the Admiralty.
Oh.
It's fine, but the only question is where's front? So.
Yeah, that's true.
Out front of the main ships there?
Well, regrettably, sometimes we have to turn to the right or the left, in fact, to make that our front. They don't give us a head-on approach officially.
Oh, speed-wise, I can make the turn quicker than most of y'all could anyway, so...
Fine by me.
So I would almost... That way I'm up together and it's less confusing for him. But I was just going to be up and out of the way so that I can shoot down on whatever's in front of us, behind us, whatever.
I'm after making that video and exploring a little bit, I'm always for the manticores being at high elevation.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got you center and starboard side. Lastly, there's the Heka. Do we want it elevated some?
Well, if it's alright, I can be at the bottom.
You can be.
Unless where are my cannons at?
In the front nose.
In the front
On the
nose,
bottom.
underneath.
Underneath.
Then up all the way up to the top. I don't want to hurt anyone.
All the way up. You got it. Okay, I think that's good spacing with the manticores. As long as I can get the Fleet Admiral to sign off on this, we're good to go.
Rock and roll.
Aye, aye.
Fleet group is jumping in
See,
3.
in the PC version,
1.
you can go to the war map and it'll kind of show you where you're gonna end up getting hit from.
Hostile
Again,
trace
I don't know
contacts
if
all over
that's
the
an
station
Xbox
and no
thing
local forces
does that or
present.
not.
Go be a hero, Commander.
That's Admiral, bitch. Not you, but the NPC that was just talking. Okie dokie. Let's start with... Oh, hey, we're starting with the Amit. I'm going to pass for 500. Uh, how about the Heka?
Do you have a war map up? Can you hit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good call.
Just
That way we can get...
curious.
Okay, we've got 4 Dratus signatures, all to our starboard side. 3 of them pretty much in a straight line coming toward us, and 1 of them off to the port side.
If it's alright with you, I'd like to take the odd one out.
Fine with me.
I'm gonna laugh
Fine.
if that odd one is some sort of dreadnought class that's gonna bust your shit up.
Oh, that'd be
No,
fine.
you
know
said
me.
that one's yours.
I'll go for it. I'll fly right to it. Or
You got
through it
it.
if I have to.
So that's the Heka. I'm guessing. Yeah, just give me your bearing, your heading.
Defense
speed.
right now.
Aye,
Defense and just turn right to it. As long as I'm not running into one of my allies.
Sea cruiser on standby.
Well,
Shelley found out earlier that doing a defensive posture actually gives you less maneuverability and speed. So unless you need the defense right now, I don't know if you're going to be happier with a neutral posture.
Well, then listen to the guy in charge here. Put me in neutral.
I think that's solid advice. So go in neutral posture. Do you want
The
to
more
elevate?
we play, the more we learn. So
I'll tell you what, you'll miss those other manticores if you elevate.
Yeah, keep going up.
And of course, I'll be changing my direction too, so it won't be an big hassle either.
Aye. So how's that look, if you can see?
That's fine.
Okay.
As long as it's aimed to that oddball one, not the one that's not in line with the others.
Yep, you got it.
Alright.
Okay, now I'll take my turn. Am at actual to Fleet Admiral. Just a reminder that we need to protect that research station that is at about 11 o'clock. Just throw
that's
that
the
out
target.
there. Kinda, yeah. That's their target, at any rate.
Now I understand. I didn't realize that was the target or the mission.
Well, sir, if you don't mind me saying, we could let these jackasses break off and tango it up with those Cylons, and you and I could go park ourselves by the research station. Am it actual, over and out.
Copy that. Hey, I'm a long-range missile, so I don't need to be up close and personal.
That's true. I am not, so... I do have missiles, but... Oh, hell, I could go with the manticores. Although I might lag behind a bit. Yeah, that's what I do.
If we think they're going to be making for the station, is there a way that we can do anything about missiles? Or is it pretty much that as soon as they get in range, they're going to start blasting the damn thing with missiles?
That's I think that's a good presupposition. I don't know, but I would not be surprised.
If we knew their route, we could set mines up.
We could have Daedalus' squadrons go on a point defense of the station, I guess. I'll tell you what, just to get it out of the way, Amit, we are going to ignite thrusters.
Full power to thrusters.
Full speed ahead. Keep our course and heading.
So say we all.
Done and done. One more thing. Actually, hold hold our squadron. So stand by, squadron. Next up, let's have the flagship go. Admiral standing by for orders for the Horus.
Let's go 25 to starboard. And thrusters get some distance towards the station. Let's set ourselves up to be in a intercept position between those contacts and the station.
Aye, aye. What did you say about thrusters? Did you say hold thrusters or ignite?
Ignite.
Aye, aye.
Understood.
Thrusters on about 25
And
degrees
is
to starboard.
Station above us?
It looks about parallel with your ship.
Who's gonna hit who?
We're fine. Straight on that course.
Aye, aye. Captain TC, the Lancer awaits your orders.
Okay, let's go with Percy first.
I'm sorry.
The bottom ship.
Oh,
the
yeah,
bottom
yeah,
on the list first.
You got it. Standing by.
Okay, booster first.
Boosters on.
Okay, and we're gonna make a hard banking starboard turn.
Aye, aye.
Toward the first ship. Oh, let's see. All right, never mind. Okay,
So kind of a tighter turn then, yeah?
yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
okay. You got it.
And that's with booster. Okay, and then the other ship. Sorry, I got lost in my.
So say we all.
Yeah, just like you have it. Tight turn there. Yeah, right underneath them. Perfect. I want to get going that way first. All right, and then the other ship, my second ship, booster as well.
Boosters on.
Even a tighter turn.
All right, so we have both ships. The Lancer's a tight turn to starboard. The
Right.
Persis is a kind of wider turn to starboard.
Right.
Everything look good?
Yeah, I think so. From what I'm looking at right now, yes.
Daedalus is going to go ahead and launch fighters. All right, here we go. All right, Daedalus fighters will be Yellow Squadron.
As long as those boys aren't yellow, we'll be fine.
I'm gonna... Yeah, you know what, for the time being. I don't know. I'm kind of neutral on this. Admiral, do you have any preferences on this on Yellow Squadron? Do you want it to move ahead and identify these things, or...?
I think that's a good plan. Let's get fire on these guys as quick as we can. That way we can plan for what comes.
Aye, aye. Yellow Squadron moving to an intercept course on the column of enemy ships. And as for the Heka, this is Amit Actual. I'll be able to launch my squadron and get an ID on that straggler.
Copy that.
All right, Lancer standing by for orders from Captain TC.
Let's see. Turn me far starboard corner, as far to the starboard and out front as possible on the directional, yeah, all the way out, pointing to the first couple of ships there, kind of straight out, just a touch to the port, the nose to the port, just a little bit.
She won't give. She seems to only want to turn starboard.
Oh, okay. Oh,
we will be able to adjust that next turn, though.
Or just redo it and push it a little more port.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah, just double click and reset it a little more to the port in the first move.
How about elevation? These guys also
same
above us.
And then kind of, yeah, just kind of get me sent that way.
Aye.
And then my second ship, the same orders.
Aye. Move into that right corner, facing the column. Yep, you got it. Same elevation.
Yep.
Once again, all of these enemy ships are above us.
Yep.
You got it.
That's perfect.
Hecka,
Now,
standing by for orders.
That's me, right?
Yep.
Go higher and put my I don't know, the engines.
Aye.
Whatever that was again, you said?
Yep, thrusters on.
Thrusters, that's it. Sorry.
You're right. Do you want an intercept course on that straggler? Is that pretty much...
That straggler, yep. Because he's got two ships going after those three. If this is a nemesis, I can easily help them out later. But I like to go higher.
All right, we've got you raising elevation as much as possible with the thrusters on. That's your intercept course. All right. Next ship up is... Which one is it on here? The Horse. Admiral standing by for orders.
Whoa.
Maintain trajectory. And I'm sorry, we have no contacts out yet, right?
Affirmative.
Nope. Yep.
Maintain course, nothing else.
Aye.
Yes, Commander.
The ambit will shift to starboard. We're going to be riding directly under you. Kind of trying to do a bit of a wall formation. Maybe I'll go a little lower. Just give you some wiggle room.
You're taking my strategy.
Well, it's such a fine strategy that I can't help but borrow it. Also, the Amit is going to go ahead and launch fighters. All right, let's see what happens.
Captain, all the fighters died because they're bouncing off the other ship. Boink, 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 boink.
Okay, Yellow Squadron is heading out. My squadron will go ahead and be Blue Squadron. Assign group. Blue. Commands. Go ahead and move to that straggler, so we can get an ID on him. Try to lead him a little bit. Alright, first ship up is the Hecka this time. Standing by for orders.
Oh, that's me.
Yep.
Keep going to that. that other one, but get higher.
Aye, aye. Remaining on an intercept course, picking up elevation. Any further?
That'll be it.
Alrighty.
Well, after this next turn, I may want to slow my speed down. So I don't know what it is yet.
Alright, we'll cross that bridge then. As to the Lancer, standing by for orders from TC.
Let's see. Go ahead and drop my booster. And put me offensive.
Boosters drop. Going to condition 1.
And we're going to go in the same direction, but up higher.
Aye, aye.
And if I can target the closest non-identified marker, if the guns will permit to lock onto that.
Focus firing the first target. I guess we'll just wait and see if it works. I notice when you focus fire, your range and your rate of fire actually increase. Next up is the Perseus.
Same for the next target behind the first one.
Aye, aye.
Drop
Switching.
booster.
Dropping boosters, going offensive. Raising elevation. Focusing on the second target back.
Yep.
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna go back to the Lancer for a second and line it up a little better than I did. I didn't realize you're going after the first target there, correct?
Yep.
So, yeah. And as to the Perseus, did you want to attempt focus fire on that second target?
No. The Perseus has got the first target. The Lancer has the second target.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm just heading both of the ships to what's out in front. When the fighters show up, then I'll be there for it. You keep changing my deal.
So you said
Okay.
Lancer's second target?
Oh, wait. All right. You have to. Okay.
I see what.
You're giving me a delay, confusing thing. Okay.
So the Lancer's the one to the right.
Okay. That one should go to the first target.
Gotcha.
And then the Percy, which is the last on the list, should be going to the second target.
Alright, there we go.
Cutting boosters, going offensive, and focus target on the unknown. And then the same, there we go.
Alright, got it. Lancer going after that first target. Raising elevation, boosters off, focus fire on first target. Percy's, same deal but with second target.
Can I focus target on whatever's coming out mine?
Yeah, we can attempt to.
I didn't know that. I'll do that too.
Focus fire on that one. Done and done. Horus, standing by for orders.
Pardon, could you pan back a little bit? Give me a better view of the field.
There we go.
As far as an intercept course is concerned, I still need to get myself out there further. Keep moving.
Aye, aye. Present course and heading.
Let's go 10 degrees to starboard. Unless we're doing a wall, then I can match the Amit there.
I'll be going next, so I'll make the adjustments. How about your elevation? As is, or
Just fine, thank you.
aye aye. And fighters on standby. Or no,
I don't have
you...
fighters.
Oh yeah, you don't. My bad. My bad.
Missiles only.
All right. So the horse will try to match your movements there. I guess I am a little slower. Oh, come on, turn to starboard. You won't do it, bastard. That'll do.
So we're
All right.
making a blockade, huh?
Trying to. If
I don't know,
these
maybe we do
Cylons-
need to aim ourselves up.
I don't know either. I mean, we do have topside guns. Do you want to raise elevation?
I think it might be a good call.
Okay.
Unless the turn's already going, that's fine too.
On it,
Nope,
Commander.
nope. I still have time to make adjustments here.
Where are you guys' guns located at?
Topside.
We're both
Although-
topside broadsiders.
I think the horse might actually have forward guns too. Let me check. Yeah. Yeah,
So
horse
wouldn't-
does have forward guns as well.
So wouldn't it be best if you stay down below?
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind being a little higher up myself. Just
I very much
for
like the
shits
idea.
and giggles. Go ahead.
I said I wouldn't mind being a blockade is all.
Yeah, same here. Alright, let's see what happens.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
We have identified one unit. CY-70 Nemesis class Corvette.
Okay, now I can do something. All right. Okay.
Alright, let's see. Who we starting with here? The horse. Admiral will stand by for orders.
Raise elevation again. Maintain present heading.
Maintaining heading,
Okay.
raising elevation.
Pardon, say again.
I was just complying. Maintaining heading, raising elevation.
I don't know if I like my chances for missiles with these other ships between us. What do you think?
Well, Admiral, if you want my honest opinion, I'd say you just fire, and it's up to them to move, right? Amit actual, out.
I have to admit, I only caught half of that.
I mean,
You were saying what?
I would say that, you know, just fire the missiles. It'll be up to them to move. That's me speaking as the captain of the Amit. I mean, I'm just playing in character here.
Had my guess, I would say that we've got 3 of the Nemesis ships coming in on that side and 1 of a heavy hitter on the other. So let's send 1 salvo at the first Nemesis ship and we'll hold for the next.
Aye, aye. Missiles out
Missile
to the
team's prepped.
CY-70. Alright, next ship is the Horse. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that all for the, and was that all for the Horse?
We're good, yes.
Alright, next ship is the Amit. Maintain course heading. Actually, alter course by raising elevation just a tad. Make sure that we're clear of each other. I get so nervous about running into. Okay, we'll drop it down a little bit, just to be safe.
No,
Next ship is.
He gets nervous, but tells the other guy to shoot us anyway.
Hey,
No,
that's
he said
a-
you're a fast ship and you can move. That's what he said.
Yes. Thank you,
Turn
Admiral.
off my thrusters. Go on offense. Because I still don't know what's coming up.
Thrusters off. Setting condition 1.
And not move very far ahead.
Alright, slowing our speed.
Like to the small circle.
Shell, did you mean offensive posture or defensive posture?
Defense.
Okay, you said offense.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Going to defensive posture.
It definitely seemed like you were thinking in the defensive way, but speaking the other word.
My brain constantly wants to attack.
How about elevation? Maintain, or do you want to keep rising?
Maintain, but we're just going to be creeping until I figure out what the heck this is.
Aye, aye. Blue Squadron should have an ID for you. Well, pretty soon. Alright, next up is the Perseus.
When did it? Okay. Alright, that's the one with the mines.
Yep.
So, as far as the ship goes, I guess I need to point the same direction and go up. And probably pull it back. Slow down speed.
Yes, Commander.
Climb. And then I'll get to the missile or the, and then pull it back. That should be fine. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is use the mines on the first ship that's out showing there. Those are my mines.
Aye, aye. We've got mines moving. Once the screen catches up, tell me if you want this position or closer or further away from it.
Well,
And then I'll
it's
get
really
the
hard.
elevation.
Well, it's really hard as far as when I'm gonna say it and when you're gonna move. So I'd just say put it in front of the nose, back about ahead of it by about 5 seconds or so, or what would seem like 5 to 10 seconds in the game when it's rolling. I would just lead it right in front of the nose of the ship.
Alright. You might have to end up moving the Lancer or taking some kind of evasive action.
I'm not just. I would raise it first, but.
Oh, yeah, good call.
And get it up in front of the nose of the ship.
Scratch that, what I said about the Lancer, then, yeah. Well, that looks about right.
No, it's not even close. There, now it is. It's getting there. I'd almost put it over top of my other Lancer or Corvette. Just a touch back, maybe, from what I'm seeing.
I see what you mean about a big circle.
yeah.
I'd go straight up in front of the nose of my ship, and then in alignment with there.
Okay, let me try it one more time here, just to...
Yeah.
So, nose of your ship, but in line with their present direction. So then we're going to want to elevate.
Okay. It's going to take just a little bit of time for it to get up there.
Yeah, and to arm. All right.
Hope it even works.
Let me know if that's a good spot.
I've only used it twice, so it's as good a spot as it's gonna get.
Yep.
Okay, and then also, can you force my target to fire at the very first ship right now?
Let's see. That's with the Percy's?
The one that I was still on at the time I was talking. The one
Yep.
that's carrying the mines. Yeah. Focus on the same ship that I'm trying to use the mines for.
You got it. Okay. Go ahead.
And then my second ship, I want to bank to the starboard, hard bank. Since I'm getting shot at, I need a bank to the hard right, starboard.
Okay.
Not quite that far.
Gotcha.
More like 2 o'clock.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see. About 2 o'clock there.
Yeah, about a 2, almost 1. Yeah, 1. Yeah, between 1 and 2. There you go. You're starting to get there from what I'm seeing. Okay.
How about speed and elevation, if the position's good?
Up.
Up.
Go up.
Up. No, you keep moving it away from where I want to go. I want to stick to the starboard side of that rock that's sitting out there in front of me.
I was joking about going up.
Gotcha. Starboard side of the rock, I see it.
Yeah. Every time I kept saying good, you kept moving it, so it's hard to,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to sit still long enough.
Yeah, it's that delay.
Yeah, okay. Now, click it and then raise me up, and just a slight tweak to the port. Yeah, slight tweak to the port going all the way up.
Gonna be
Oh,
inside
There,
that
there,
line.
there.
You got it.
Okay, and then the last command I got, of course, they've already fired missiles, is take my round of missiles. No, never mind, because we haven't identified the other ship, and he's already fired on the first ship, so I'll save my missiles. Go ahead. I'm done.
Alrighty. Let's see. Quick order for Yellow Squadron. Wait. Come on, Yellow. There we go. They're going to go ahead and target the rear vessel. Get an
Squadron
ID
target
on
is
that.
confirmed.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Mm.
See, I'll get up here by the Manticores. Let's see what's going on with this proximity mine.
Hostile unit identified.
Come on, arm, you son of a bitch.
There it goes. There's that glare.
Yeah, that should be good.
And that's what it does.
You're in that mine's range now.
No, I'm not. I'll pull out of it before it explodes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, first up is the Heka.
Have we figured out what it is yet?
Yep, we've got ID on everything. It is all Nemesis. Huh.
I guess
Well,
I
there we
haven't
go.
learned yet, huh?
No, I guess
would
not.
I would expect another wave when we're not expecting it. I think is probably.
Yeah, something's gonna pop in heavy.
Fire missiles.
I don't doubt it. Hey, Mr. Vane, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Okay. You said fire missiles?
Yep.
You got it. Missiles away.
Am I on defense still? Let's throw me back on offense.
Aye, aye. Switching posture to offense, condition 1.
Firing solutions updated.
How about course, heading, elevation?
Same. But, we're leveled up with it. We're square, right?
You are maybe a hair beneath it.
Well,
I don't
let's
think-
go a little higher.
Aye, aye.
You said my guns are on my nose, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
bottom part.
Let's go up a bit. Cannons, everything, fire upon it.
Understood.
You got it. Yep, turrets are locked on.
As
All
long
right.
as I can get higher, because that's what your guide said.
Yep. Yeah, that's where you want to be, is higher. Well, I mean, you can go even higher than this if you want to.
Yeah.
All right, let's get you up above them. There we go. Definitely above them now. And his
All right.
gun. Fun fact: in which you probably already saw in the video, the Nemesis's guns are the same. They're below the nose. All right, next vessel is the Lancer. Just getting free of that proximity mine radius. Standing by for orders from TC.
Okay. Now that we have we actually identified the other two targets?
Yep, yeah, they're all identified now.
Okay. The one that's not flying into the. I'm at a bad angle. I can't tell which one's what. There should be one in the proximity mine. The one that was right behind that. Target that one with my missiles.
Missiles out to, I think it's CY-72, the second one in line.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it. And your rear guns probably have a good vector on that one that's in.
Yeah. And then focus the weapon shooting on the one that's going into the proximity mine. The AF guns are, well, doesn't really specifically change it. It just target behind me.
Do you want to maintain course?
Yes.
All right. All right. How about the Persis?
That one's empty as far as anything, so I would say raise it up. Same heading, stay same speed. You know, back of the view zone there, and target the second ship in the line with regular guns.
Aye, aye. Raising elevation, maintaining the slow, steady speed, and it's targeted.
Yep.
All right. Let's
That's it
see.
for me.
Good deal. As for the the Horus, standing by for orders, Admiral.
What is the range on our guns? We're way outside, right?
Let me check. Oh yeah, we're way outside.
Let's go missiles free on whoever's target that is. Shell's target.
Ah,
You got it.
Sorry, I forgot what ship you're in.
that's alright. No worries.
The hecka. What the hecka?
What the heck, a shell? Run into people again?
Let's see. Did you want to maintain course and heading? Elevation?
Let's go another 25 degrees to starboard and raise up again. And does that put us between the two contacts? Or rather, between their mission and them?
Yeah, it does. It looks like we've just about drifted in between the two now. You'll see that very shortly.
Okay, then let's probably kill the boost on this turn then.
Aye, aye. All the way. Slow her down.
Yeah.
You got it. Oh boy, when she wants to, she can go quite slow. And you said elevate.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I will do likewise with the Amit. By the way, yeah, was that it for the horse?
His boost was still on.
Oh yeah, shit.
On it, Commander.
Yes, it is. Damn. Surprised he can go that slow with his boost on. I think that's what fooled me.
That's just how big my ass is.
I guess so. How about posture? Keep it neutral, or
shoot, let's go offensive for the moment. If they're gonna launch missiles,
Action stations.
we'll have to deal with what comes.
aye, aye.
But if we get as much punch as possible on those outgoing shots.
And your boost is on as well, by the way.
Good call.
So you don't fly up inside him.
Sure hope he moves before you do.
Yeah, true. I like to think we're good.
Yeah.
That's what I like to think.
He just likes to look at your belly, you know.
Yeah,
That's right.
They're reaching up and getting the belly rub.
Okay,
Hey, I'm
I'll
seeing guns
lower
down
this
there. You keep
defense.
off my belly.
Yeah, you do have belly guns. Huh. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Two
see.
of them, actually.
I can fire guided missiles as well. I think I'll do that at a different target. Damn, no. Yeah. Damn the manticores, open fire. No offense, manticores.
Oh, well.
Alright, let's see what happens. That proximity mine, I don't want to spoil it, but it did explode. Okay.
Well, I saw it got hit a little bit, but what kind of damage is it doing on that ship?
Oh yeah. Its front armor is obliterated. Its hull has taken substantial damage. Its rear armor is damaged quite a bit. I think that could be from some missiles that hit it. Right side is a little damaged, and its fire control system is damaged. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All the
So
systems.
it did wipe out a lot of it. So, but yeah, with the extra hits. So, yeah. Okay. I was just wondering.
All right, let's start with the Lancer.
Okay. Get lined up on it. So, map. All right. Try to slow me way down.
Okay, slowing.
Try to elevate me as high as I can go and kind of toward the ship that's right next to me, like I'm trying to do hit the brakes and get behind it. The one that's to my port side if you're facing out my nose of that.
Oh, I see. So yeah, off there to the left.
Yeah. Off to, yeah, the starboard. If I said it wrong, sorry.
Oh, starboard
But
side?
yeah, the starboard ship. You're turned funny to me, so I'm trying to no. Yep. Kind of going that way toward the one that's like heading up. Oh, thank you. Heading up.
Sorry about that.
Mm.
Always this time in the morning.
Okay. If you could get behind my ship, it'd make it easier. I keep.
Yep, you got it.
That's not going behind. Okay, see that ship behind me to my starboard side?
Yep.
Alright, I'm trying to work my way to where I'm kind of like, I gotta almost stop and let them pass me. So, pull me all the way, slow way down and go straight up. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just trying to get.
He's trying to get it in the butt.
Yeah, I'm trying to get behind him.
Oh, let's see. So that's as slow as we can go. Then
right,
you said
just
way
go
up.
Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. No, not up enough from what I saw. There. Just like that. I'm just that's where I'm gonna sit and just target him with my guns.
Yes, Commander.
Aye, aye. I think you're focused on that one. Yep. Okay.
Alright, yeah, and that's it. With that one.
You got it. How about the Perseus?
Now,
this
the
guy's
Perseus, when we get over to it. Alright, I'm already past this guy, so point me over to that same ship that's on my other starboard side of the my other ship, the Lancer.
Yep.
Do a pass underneath this guy and go over toward and retarget that ship that's by the Lancer.
How about speed? You want to be pretty far out?
No, just halfway. Yeah, right.
Okay, halfway.
Halfway in between, and kind of pointed toward that direction, and retarget the ship that's over by the Lancer. Yeah, just like that, I think.
Elevation? Yeah. Do you want to dip it all?
No, right where you had it before you moved it and asked the question.
Oh, gotcha.
You should go up.
No.
Yeah, right.
And okay, right there, and just relock the guns, relock the guns onto that ship out in front of there. Locking down. Don't move them. Just lock the guns.
Aye, aye.
We all know they're chicken.
Okay. That it for the Percys?
Yep.
Alright, next up is the Heka.
And I'll be right back. Sorry.
It's all good.
Keep firing upon them and follow them. Let them go ahead of me. You know,
Okay.
try to get to the backside of them, but above them.
You got it. So, a little bit. Do you want to turn it on a little bit to the left?
Turn a little left, but not too much. Let the ship that I'm attacking go ahead of me.
Gotcha.
That way I can still attack it from the top.
Yes, sir.
Do I have
Alright.
missiles yet? Or did I just use those, right?
Yeah,
So I got
just
two.
used them. Yep.
Let's try going a little higher. So I'm
Okay.
not right.
A little bit higher.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Alrighty.
On it, Commander.
Alright. That'll do it, or?
Just fire upon him till he dies.
You got it. Yep, you are locked on. Alright, the horse.
Let's see. I don't have any missiles left.
Oh yeah, you've got some.
Are we reloaded already?
Well, you've
Well, then, missiles
alternated. Yeah, you got two different.
Okay, so I'm going to be able to
Systems,
do
I
one
guess.
every turn then?
Yeah. Yep. It's kind of nuts, but yeah, you will.
I wish I could see the other bad guys better. There's one more salvo of missiles going on the one that was hit with the mine, is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
And then my one
wait.
from last turn has not yet connected with its target.
It's there. It's getting there though.
So this turn, those will both be impacting. Let's
Yep.
go on a third contact. Whichever one you think is the best one. I can't hardly see him.
There's one like back there in the rear, and actually I think I was mistaken. The one that got hit by the mine is actually not being targeted. It's off there on the starboard side. CY-70 is the name of it.
Is it
It is the
close
one
enough to the station?
Yeah, it could be a little closer to the station, but it's pretty damn close. Yeah. Oh, you mean? I see what you're saying.
Okay, let's put missiles on him then.
Okay, you
See
got
if we
it.
can wipe that target down. Otherwise, as slow as we can, keep my guns aimed at the group, weapons free.
Aye, aye. I'm just gonna do more of the same too. I see what you're saying about the station. Yeah, let's see if the station can focus fire.
I mean, if he's that close to the station, let the station fire upon him too.
Yeah, can't hurt to try. So, got them going with the focus fire. Fighter squadrons. Yep, they're targeting Nemesis. Yep, alright. Let's see what happens.
sorry about that. So,
It's all good. Okay. So we had 2 impacts. All of the Nemesis classes are still in action, though. I imagine they've taken quite a bit of damage, however. Let's see. Yeah, they're all in bad shape. Alright, first ship is the Heka. It appears that Nemesis has turned its ass to you. Someone's turned its ass to the fight.
okay. It's probably bugging out.
Yep.
I fire upon them.
Yeah, just
Just
keep
be a
focused,
thorn in its
just
butt.
yeah, just keep me kind of pointed toward the one ship and keep me firing at it. Just stay slow. You don't even have to make that big of adjustment, really.
Okay. I'll take it back a little bit.
Kind of, yeah, just kind of take a lineup on it and just kind of keep behind it.
Alright, you've got it.
Oh, except you're doing the Heka. Never mind.
Oh,
Just be a thorn in its butt.
Sorry. I just
Ah.
realized you had the Heka selected. That was his ship.
oh yeah. Yeah, Von Dugan.
Thorn in the butt. Just keep picking at him till he blows up.
Alright, maintain
Unless I
present.
get missiles, then blow him out of the water.
2 turns, still missiles. Maintain course and heading.
Yep, I'm above him enough, so my attack should be all right.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, next up is the Lancer. Of course, the Lancer was turning toward that guy that's in between you and the station. I think you have another one coming up behind you.
Okay, if that's the Lancer, there's one. Let's see. No, the one to my starboard from the port from the front, starboard from the back. The starboard from the back that's at my almost 3 o'clock position 2-ish. Just turn in a point towards him and elevate.
Done and done. And it looks like you're already focused fire on them. Got 2 turns until missiles are back.
Right.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, furthers for that one?
No, the Percy's gonna be the next one, I think.
Oh, okay.
And there's a guy behind me, so let's see. I'm already locked on to that one out in front of me. Yeah, just slow me way down.
Okay.
And point toward the ship that's out in front of the Lancer. And elevate.
Alright, slowing way down, facing the one that the Lancer's after and elevated.
Right. Because he's already locked on, so I'll just keep firing both my ships on that one until it blows up.
Alright. Let's check your missile status. You've got 1 turn until... or no, that's proximity mines, that's right.
Yeah. Probably gonna be a waste time to use them now.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Next ship.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next ship is the Horus. Of course, you've got missiles loaded. You've also got missiles away.
Unless I'm mistaken, we are only dogfighting 2 of those contacts. Or 3, no, sorry, 3 of those contacts. Let's get the missiles on the 4th.
Aye, aye. So that's going to be the farthest one back, I think. Yeah, so it's only got 2 fighters on it. Is that right? Yeah. See, CY-71 got missiles away.
Oh, who's running the base?
Missile tubes prepped.
Otto, if anybody.
Yeah, I guess so.
I ought to let you know on a FYI, if you target when you get to the base, you can actually focus rounds on a ship that's within your firing range. You can actually pinpoint a ship to shoot at.
Oh yeah, it is. It is currently focused on CY-70, which is that. Well,
Okay.
anyways, that one that both the TC's mana cores are after.
Okay, just double checking. I didn't know if I've forgotten if we did or didn't.
It's good to double check. And JPEG, present course, all that stuff, course heading, elevation.
Ground control the Major, Tom.
Hey JPEG, did you want to keep your course and elevation and all that good stuff?
Yes, I'm sorry. Did that not come through the first time?
No, I didn't hear
it's
it.
all good.
I apologize. Yeah, no, I said that's fine. Just keep the firing arc where it belongs.
Gotcha. Let me double check that firing arc. It's good. It's just they won't get in it. Oh, actually, one of them is in it, so that's a good deal. Oh yeah. All right. What can the Amit do? Still
Weapons
waiting
free.
for. Let's see. I guess I should go offensive.
Firing solutions updated.
Maybe select that one guy that I can hit with focus fire and wait for those missiles to come back online. All right. Here goes.
Ooh, got 2 of them.
Yep. Good deal. Only 2 targets remain. Both of which are probably in pretty shitty shape. Alright,
Well, that's a one-wasted salvo of missiles anyway.
Yeah, I noticed that. You know, your second volley may just hit its mark. That guy's navigation is almost offline. Anyways, the first ship we'll be dealing with here. Hell, Viper Squadron. So this is. Let's see. This Yellow Squadron. You know what? For now, let's have Yellow Squadron defend. Not that we need to, but. At least it'll get them closer to where they want to be. All right. First ship is the Perseus. Heading straight for her sun. Or no, actually, that's a Nemesis.
Okay.
It blew the hell up.
All right. Go ahead and give me a U-turn. Give me as slow as possible speed. I think if we go defensive, I get. How does that work?
If you stay neutral, you'll have the most maneuverability. So like.
Okay, go neutral and give me a hard port turn. Head back into the action.
Is there another Nemesis over there?
No,
No?
I don't think so.
All right,
Oh,
got you
there's
with a 180.
Yeah, there you go. Just what's out in front of me once I turn?
Oh, you'll be perfectly lined up with another Nemesis.
Okay, retarget the ship out in front of after the turn.
Aye, aye. Focus fire on that. All right, and yeah, your proximity mine is online. Is that all for the Perseus?
Yeah. I mean, there's no point in really wasting the mines. I'm not sure if I'm really, or proximity bombs. I'm not really sure I'm sold on the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's a Nemesis.
All right. Is that a Nemesis right above me?
Yep.
Oh, I did not. Okay. I thought it was. Okay, it blended in with the ship. I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah. Probably had the station behind it or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, crap. Sorry. Can we go back to my other ship and redo that to shoot this one and then do the 180 on this one?
Yeah.
Set me up for do this one. Wait, before you go, do this one the way you did the other one toward the exact same thing, but then cancel this and have it aim for the one in front of me. I didn't realize that was. I thought these two were gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
you got it.
Just raise me up and get him behind that one. Shoot at it, and then do my original commands to the second ship.
All right. So we got that, and then this guy's gonna want to turn around. So on the Perseus, you probably don't want that neutral stance, then, right? Or maybe you do. I don't know. You might want offensive or something.
Well, no, that one will work. That turns me, and then shoot the other way.
Alrighty. So turrets, focus fire. Is that the right one? No.
No.
There it is. Okay. Yep, so we've got the Lancer coming about and hitting that Nemesis back there towards...
That ship. Yeah,
yep.
That one.
Meanwhile, the Perseus is coming up behind that other one. Alright. Anything further for those two?
Actually, on that one, you have me neutral. Go ahead and go attack on it.
Let's see. Posture. Offensive. You got it.
I went all that neutral to make the sharper turn for it, but just go offensive for that, and the other one should be offensive as well, so I should be good.
Good deal. Ass to the Hecka, Von Dugan.
Thank you.
I would like to do a sharp turn and go after the one in the middle.
Turn to starboard.
Well, whichever is right. From my...
Yep.
And you fire upon that guy.
How about elevation, trying to stay above him?
Yeah, stay above.
Let's see. We'll do focus fire.
I'd have to go neutral to make that turn, right?
No, actually, you seem to be able to do pretty well.
Alright, then stay offensive. Blow them out of the water.
You got it. Any furthers for the Heka? Got one turn until missiles are back online, by the way. Speaking of which, we should probably check the Lancer. Yeah, one turn until missiles are back online.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of. Yeah. Thank you.
Sure. Let's see. The horse.
I don't see it's worth throwing more missiles at these guys.
Yeah.
If anybody's in range, open flies, hold the missiles, and assume that we're getting more contacts.
Aye, aye. Let me see what our range is like. Negative.
Yeah.
Nobody in range. Well, I tell you, the Amit might break off to the research station.
I'm still waiting for that second round to pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Gotta be here somewhere. I don't want to commit myself to this other fight and then have a hard time.
You
turning
guys will
back
be
around.
set up for it, that's for certain.
I don't know if anyone's taken any serious damage yet, have we?
No.
Almost none.
I mean, some of the manticores are slightly damaged. God,
I haven't
Percy's
seen any
is in
missiles
great
fly.
shape.
Definitely been damaged.
I think the Lancer is the only one that's taken a little bit of damage to its top armor. Its hull is still in perfect shape. Maybe the fighter squadrons. But yeah, everything else is perfect. They never fired missiles.
Not
Not
yet.
one. Yeah. That's because our capital ships never got close enough. I mean, even though they could fire them, well, they probably can't identify them. Dumb bastard Cylons. Alright, let's see what happens. They're still online. Well, I'm going to kick on the thrusters and Red Rover. Send Amit on over to the space station, I guess. It's pretty bad when it's just like, well, I'm leaving. Just head on over to the space station and see if they have a diner. And how about the horse, Admiral?
Gentlemen, what do you think? Do we want missiles on your targets or not?
I would hold one more or two more rounds myself just to make sure these guys have got to be falling apart soon.
All right.
I mean, that's just. I mean, if something, I'm kind of thinking nothing is going to come, but if something does come, someone's going to have enough missiles to take whatever comes out, and hopefully it's something
Whatever
small.
you do, target, if you're going to fire missiles, fire at TJ's guy. I got this guy. He ain't getting away.
Well, at this point, when it comes to salvos, I have. I guess I'm not officially sure how many.
Looks
salvos. Is it 2 per, or is it?
Oh, right
well,
now
where
I'm
does
showing,
it say?
It says 14 out of 20 and 12 out of 20, so you're not fully loaded yet. Not quite sure why it's not showing 20 by 20, but right now it's showing 14 out of 20.
That's how
and
many are
12.
left. We started
Yeah.
with 20 of 20, and we're counting down.
Okay.
So you still got 26 of these things. I think you fire salvos of 4. No, that doesn't add up, does it?
Let's send one more salvo against the strongest ship. We'll be alright.
Aye, aye. Let's see, which one is that? Oh my god, they're both in horrible condition. Well, I think it is CY-71 here. It's in slightly better condition. That's crazy, it never fired missiles. The hell?
Looking for the big dogs.
Yep. It never found them. Alright, let's turn our attention to the Heka.
If I got my missiles, blow them out of the water.
Yes, you do.
Alright, let's take them out.
Let me check this guy's front armor. And his hull. Yeah, he's finished. There's no way he's going to withstand that. Nonetheless, how about your course and heading? Any alterations?
Well, since he's about to die and I'm firing missiles at him, let's
Yeah.
turn to the right and start headed to my friend
PC.
TC. Almost called him TJ.
That's alright.
Damn, why won't it move to port at all? So basically just speeding up, heading over to him, yeah?
And then firing missiles upon the one that's in front of me. Or front
Alright.
and below.
You got it. Missiles have been ordered out.
You kind of go, well, you could save almost the shot of missiles from the big ship, take his missiles, and the last move, the flagship canceled his missiles. You can use the Heka to shoot the missiles at the ship closest to him and take it out.
That's what I'm saying. Take out the one that's right below me.
Yeah,
with my missiles.
And then cancel the other missile launch, because either way, these two ships are going to blow up because I still have a round of missiles.
Alright, cancel them if you need to. Whatever, let's just get this over with.
Yep. Okay, so, munitions, cancel guided missile. Okay.
If that was a question, confirm.
Yeah, no, it was a statement. I kind of took that as your order to make it so. Percy's.
Alright, well that's just a proximity bomb. I'm not going to use it, but the other one has, I think, or should have missiles. Just everything looks like it's locked on right. I'm just, for that one, just let it keep doing it. It'll be the other ship that has the missiles that I'll be using.
Alright, and you're sending those missiles at the ones that the Percy's is, or at the one that the Percy's is aiming at, right?
Right.
Okay, you got it.
The one that has missiles goes to the closest ship to me.
Yeah, yep, got it. Not the one that ship is facing, but the ship behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. As for its heading, is it still heading towards the one that...
Yeah, just leave everything else. I'm just firing the missiles backwards behind me to get the one closest to me.
Alright. Well, this may do it. Should I just let it go?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Objective is still online.
Yeah,
Good
it
work,
blew up
Commander.
before I even got mine there.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, oh, well, it should be so dang close, but they blew up before the missiles got off.
All
Well.
of that caution for nothing.
I know, I know.
Well, it's better than having our tails between our legs, you know?
Yeah.
Are you
I
kidding me?
thought-
I was egging for that fight. I was ready.
I thought they were going to throw something serious at us. I'm kind of disappointed. Damn it.
I'm with you, Otto.
Alright, Daedalus, their Daedalus doesn't do shit. Let's see. The flagship, I mean, let's face it, our heaviest ships just didn't. We just watched.
Ate popcorn.
Yeah, pretty much.
And shot at his support ships. That's all. He
Yeah.
shot more at his
Well,
support ships.
They were the largest ships out there. We want to see some action. Okay, let's see. The Heka destroyed 2 enemy ships.
Way to
yeah,
go, Heka.
Pretty good stuff there. Great accuracy with the Heka. The Lancer, that is. No enemy ships destroyed. Did some good damage.
I would just have to say thank you for the guidance of that video.
Yeah, really.
Sure. I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it did something. As for the Perseus destroyed 2 enemy ships. So basically stole a kill from the Lancer. Pretty good accuracy. And there we go. Let's check out the replay. Narrate it. And that'll do it.
Sound good.
As you can see, we've got a fleet of 5. This is the same fleet that took on a rather heavy Cylon fleet last time. Come on, we're not doing that auto cam. That's shitty. Our Manticores are commanded by Captain Von Dugan and Captain TC Games. They're breaking off to meet the enemy, which we suspect are some really heavy Cylon ships. But to our, I would say relief, but disappointment, it's another swarm of Nemesis-class corvettes. So we close in on them. Our Vipers, Viper Mark IIs, have been deployed from the space station and from the Amit to identify these ships. Damn, they're already blowing up, aren't they? Missiles outbound by the Horse, our flagship commanded by Admiral Javik. For the Cylons, this was a foolhardy attack. I mean, over here
It was a walk in the park.
Yep, over here we got the Lancer and the Perseus. They're about to blow that bastard up. Simultaneously, another bastard is blown up. Meanwhile, I mean, we are incurring very little damage. And as for our capital ships, you can see one of them breaking away. That's because it heard that there's hot meatloaf at that space station over there. So that's what kind of fight this is, folks. The kind of fight where you leave to go get meatloaf. There goes the last 2 Nemesis class. And hopefully next time, the Cylons muster up something a little more, I don't know, serious? Something to be taken more seriously.
And the Heka and I, we both shot our ships at the same time. That was cool. It was a dual explosion.
Yeah, it's like the grand finale.
And boom, both went up.
Unfortunately, it was the grand finale for, destroying a piss poor fleet, but still.
I like the fact that I shot the missiles and I didn't care about him anymore and just flew right over him.
Yeah. I like the fact that my ship was just like, you know what? Screw this. Let's get out of here. Like, this is just kind of bullshit.
Eat. Yeah, we're gonna go get us some hamburger. Y'all take care of it.
Oh man. Well, I'm pretty much gonna. We're not gonna enter into another battle because it's 3:30 in these parts. But I am gonna do some more strategic map stuff. So you're welcome to stick around for that. It won't take very long. But first, I am gonna use the restroom. But then I'll be right back to do that. If anybody has to leave before then, let me know. I'll blow you kisses.
I'm actually. I got to bug out. I got a huge day today. I got someone coming over to straighten out my last 2 years of junk collecting and trying to reorganize my room so I can build my new PC someday. So.
Okay.
How much does that cost to get a PC built for you?
Hurry back, Otto.
Will do.
See you.
See
Talk
ya.
to you later.
Hey, man. It was good playing with you.
I'll be here, though.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It really depends on who you get and how much money you want to put into it. You can buy pre-made computers where you just order it online the way you want, or and then they adjust the cost that it's been put together, or you can order individual parts and find somebody willing to put it together. If you're just looking for a beefy machine, there's several websites where you can just order what you want. I always find that I get everything but like one or two things I wish I could switch out. So I kind of stay away from the websites doing it. But again, it really just depends on how much money you want to put into it and what you want in it. As far as that goes.
So I don't know nothing about computers at all. Obviously, because I got a $1,014 paperweight. So really, it's a 2 terabyte tower connected to my TV. With what is it? Bluetooth keyboard.
Okay.
And the mouse is a laser mouse. Really like the computer. I just can't use it because I don't know how to use it. I have a neighbor upstairs come and help me with it because I still I can't figure out. For some reason I can't connect my internet to it. I have internet, but it just doesn't connect. So that's my main issue right there.
Well, if there's a depending on how old it is, I guess, but there should be a network connection. If there's not a network card, you buy a network card and hook it up to a router using a Cat5 cable, and that should get you on the internet. If it's
but it's more newer because I got it like 2 years ago.
Or it should have a network card, so all you need is a Cat5 cable to go to your router.
We'll have to. I have a cable going from my router to my Xbox One.
Okay. Well, then you need.
Does it have another cable that connects to the router?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to buy a long enough cable to go from your router to your PC, just like your Xbox.
Okay.
And then you'd be on the internet.
All right, cool. Well, then I'll have to get that. I also like to get my Dragon Talk too because keyboards and my hands don't really work together.
Yeah, I understand that. The other thing would be is, do you know what the processor, video card, or memory is on it?
The memory is 2 terabyte.
No, that's hard drive space.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, it's made for a gaming. It's made to be a gaming tower. It's what I asked the. Crap, where did I get it at? I don't remember. It was a computer store I got it from, I asked him, look, I want a computer that's gaming, set up based for just games.
Mm-hmm.
And he set me up with this one, and he said it's capable enough to hold all of Skyrim in it. And apparently
Okay.
Skyrim's a really big mod.
Well, if you have 2 terabytes, yeah, you got more hard drive space and you know what to do with. As far as, is there a name brand to it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Where would it be located at? I can tell you exactly what it is.
Well, if it was like an HP or a Dell or Gateway or
Would it be at the
Omega.
very bottom?
Yeah, it should be at the bottom.
Okay, well here, hold on a second. I'll get up and find out.
All right.
And I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah, I just...
Okay, it has the letters ASUS on it.
Asus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's an alright company, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, if you bought it within 2 years, it should be a decent PC for whatever you have, outside of it not being plugged on the network, but all you need for that's a Cat5 cable, and there should be a little network card on there to do it. I mean, anything the last 2 years should have had a network card.
Yeah.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. All right. If you can see it, go to your Start Computer, right-click Computer, and go to Properties.
I can't do the computer right now because I lose my view on YouTube.
Oh.
It's all connected to my TV, so if I turn on my computer right now,
Mhm.
I lose everything on my YouTube.
Oh, because your YouTube's going through your Xbox?
It's going through my PS4 right now.
Oh, your PS4. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I was just going to see what your device manager was showing. But, yeah, be curious to find out how much actual RAM you have and what kind of video cards you have. Possibly the processor. But, yeah, when you don't have all that going, let me know. It should be fairly easy for you to find the stuff and find out what all you have exactly. And then, but yeah, if you're not connected to the internet, that's because you need another Cat5 like you have your PlayStation and your Xbox.
It's just on my Xbox. My PlayStation does Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And that works fine.
Yeah.
My computer has Wi-Fi, but apparently it's not picking it up. I don't understand that.
Well,
it's literally right next to it. It's right next to my PS4, and it's not picking it up.
Well, the thing is that there's ways to set up the router that may be allowing the PS4 to hook up to it, but not the computer because it's got different networking. So it could be that the driver for the card may be out, or it may not be turned on, or it could be half a dozen other things, as far as if it may have Bluetooth, but it may not have Wi-Fi in the computer. I don't know. See, there's a
ton of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Still can't afford this Battlestar. That sucks.
Bang.
Yeah. Not that we need it for the fights we've been seeing.
Not for that last fight, geez.
No. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, no offense to the Manticores. I mean, hell, I just made a video talking about how superb a Manticore was. But this really felt like JPEG and I were the parents, and we were just like, okay, kids, go play. we just watched.
Kids have fun.
Yeah, exactly. And then every once in a while, Japek would fire a missile or a salvo like, oh, nope, don't cut yourself on that. Be careful.
Yeah.
But it was never really merited. It was just kind of like your parents yelling at you, like, watch out for that. Someone else could have said, oh, he's going to be fine.
I was worried about those Primexity mines if I wasn't able to see them, because knowing me how I like to play chicken, I might run into one.
So your biggest fear in this battle was our own ordnance.
my
That's
proxy
saying
mines. Yeah, my mines. Oh well.
That's really saying something. Oh man.
I wasn't that bad at a shot with them. Didn't know what they were gonna do, but it wasn't that bad. But anyway, the only thing I would recommend is I hate dumping money on some of the stuff. Of course, now I have to because it's so hard to put together things now. The only thing I'd recommend is maybe calling the local Best Buy in your area.
That's where I bought it at.
Okay.
Best Buy.
And,
couldn't remember what the store was called.
Okay, well if they have a geek squad in your hometown there, they will send somebody out for a small fee of, well, whatever
$50.
they charge, and they'll come and look at it and help you get it set up and see what's wrong. They're supposed to. So you could always try that. Otherwise, it's lugging it to a store and it's still hit and miss on if they get it hooked up right or figure out what's wrong. And again, it could just be that the cable's not installed on it. That might be it. So yeah, if you don't have anyone that's computer savvy enough to look at it.
First thing I need to get is a book for computer book for dummies about computers.
Right.
That way I can actually know what the heck is going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
My friend upstairs, he dumps. I make video diaries, kind of like log type deals, but there's not. It's more diary type deal. And I just dump them onto my computer. I have him. He helps me out with that, and then he's put a really cool dragon picture in the background. You know, like theme.
Right.
But that's about it. All I've done to it. I really haven't done anything.
Okay.
I got a really cool game I'd really like to play, but apparently you have to go on Steam to play it, and I have bad time remembering passwords.
Right.
And the first time going on Steam, it took me 3 hours to get through the process of getting it set up.
Oh, man.
And then when I got it set up, they asked me for the password, and I already forgot it.
Yeah. Gotta write them down when you forget them.
Yeah, gotta have your cheat sheet, for sure.
Yeah.
How are some of these colonies concerned? That bites my ass, too.
Why is the one red?
I guess both Pycon and Toron have Cylon fleets there right now. However, Toron is steadfast in their support for us. But again, I don't understand how any of these people are concerned, unless, of course, they do have a Cylon fleet right at their doorstep. I just don't get it. We've been making short work of everything we've come across.
Well, now you do realize that the biggest ship that you're able to build, you're supposed to stick one of those in each of the sectors so that they makes them all happy.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's the whole goal, is that you build each one of the big ships and make a fleet that will survive and give it their own people. You got to recruit people or captains for the different larger ships, and then jump them to each of the 12 areas so that they can fight the Cylons in that area with that fleet. So you got to. So the whole premise is to get all defended, and then they all love you.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, they stay pissed off.
But of course, if we have if we only have one ship in each, I guess that would make for a tighter battle, for a closer contest.
I should think you'd build a fleet around each of those.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
build
yeah.
a large ship, like a large ship, a carrier. Actually, I did it with 5 fleet, and I actually got one done. It was the largest ship, a carrier, and I think a frigate. Yeah. Whatever the larger one was, a frigate, a carrier, and 2 of the corvettes. You put that in a fleet, you give it a captain, and then you send it off into one of the 12 areas. And you got to do that for each one of the 12 areas.
What is one of the larger ships that you're talking about?
Right there where you go to the build ship.
Yeah,
Kind of like that fleet. Actually, the fleet that he has on the screen there would do. But if you go to the build ships, you start with the top one, one of each of those, and 2 corvettes is basically a halfway decent fleet.
So and for us, the big one would be the Ranger for now, anyhow.
Right. Right. So if you actually hit build on one of each of the top 3, and then 2 of the corvettes, make that a fleet, assign it, or recruit a commander, because they want you to recruit their commanders, and then you send it off to the different areas.
Okay, so I guess I do have a loose ship floating around. I wonder if that, maybe I'll assign a commander to that and go park it somewhere.
Yeah, and then once you put it in the area, it'll say, do you want it to autoplay? And most of the time I've won. So like that little red spot out in the open, if you send a fleet to it, it'll say, do you want to fight it or do you want to auto fight it? And if you hit auto fight, then it just says we won or you lost. But if you got a big enough fleet with one of these captains that you can assign there, or recruit and assign, and then you use the fleet and the command and all that to get them promoted. So you got to promote them and assign them, and then give them their ships and send them to a squadron.
Okay. Well, let's see. I guess. I wonder, what my two officers already are. Let's see.
Well, all those are ranked 1, so once you hire one of them or recruit one, and you just take one and assign it, you'll see where it'll let you. And then, but yeah, that also boosts your stats on stuff too.
Okay, so that guy's from PyCon, and that one is also from PyCon. So there's my first mistake. I'm going to need somebody from somewhere else.
All right, so you go to the recruit tab.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, wait,
officers.
back where you were at.
Oh, yeah, those are the officers I already have. I see what you're saying. So go to fleet. Wait. So I go to officer there?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, see where it says recruit? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh. Never mind.
I see what you were saying. I could have done it from the screen I was on. I didn't realize that.
See, you can recruit each one of those 4 or one of those 4, and then assign them to the tree in the middle. And it'll show you what you can train it to. But your active duty ones, you can also assign to different fleets and try to keep up with what ship and what who's in charge of what group, so you know kind of how to train them and stuff.
Okay, so this guy's from Geminon, combat engineer. I think I'll pick him up. Why not? Alright, so we've got a loose officer out there. I mean, I don't know. That almost sounds like I'm talking about his sexual.
That's none,
He's
of your,
loose.
that's none of your business.
I know.
Don't tell.
Hey, it's in
Yeah.
his file.
So
And,
yeah, you can transfer picking your fleets. You can transfer by selecting it. You can transfer ships back and forth. You
Yeah.
can make sure that the captain's in charge of the ship, and you can even hire a commander for the big ship, even Dauntless, and yeah. So it's
Well,
crazy.
gentlemen, it's been
Yeah.
real, but I gotta get running.
Take
Oh,
care.
okay.
Alrighty, Jacob.
Take
Yeah,
care,
actually,
Jacob.
I kind of need to get going myself.
I'll be here.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to close it out anyway. Just wanted to
Hey, have
give
you
you guys
seen
an
the
opportunity to talk.
Huh?
have you
What?
seen the YouTube tested?
No.
No, not yet.
Do you remember Adam Savage from Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He has a YouTube channel now. It's called Tested.
Huh.
He builds everything from hand. Usually, he's building props for I hate it when I forget words. Like he's a cross player. You know what I mean?
Oh, lacrosse?
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay.
But he builds amazing things for
Mhm.
Comic-Con, and the one I've been watching was he built a Chewbacca costume that carried C-3PO on his back. The
Oh, yeah, that
C-3PO
guy.
is fully
Yeah.
automated.
Yeah. Actually, I did see that one getting done. That video in particular.
Oh, I hear the little guy. Shoot.
Hey, Otto.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look like at your map there, you got like 2 single ships. I don't see your big ship, the base. But see,
Oh,
like
yeah.
those. See, like on the board when you clear that the menu, you'll see like 2 individual ships. You
Yep.
can actually. Oh yeah, and there's your big one. You can actually transfer ships from one fleet to another to balance them out. So, like if you're overkill on one, you can transfer them off to the other 2 by selecting it and hitting transfer to, and then it'll join that fleet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So then as you build the big ships and place them in the areas, of course you don't want them too unprotected because the Cylons, whatever, I'm getting tired now.
Yeah, could show up and destroy him.
Yeah, but you want to give it a little bit. But like I said, if you follow that pattern of one of each of the big ones and 2 of the small ones, it seems like it works pretty well on its own so far. And then you just update and upgrade. But yeah, that's the overall mission, is to get all 12 done.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Well,
So have you beaten this game already?
No, I just got it the day after actually the same day I played with him the first time. That was the first time I ever played it. I bought the game on PC that same morning and played it for a little while. And I figured out that much so far. I haven't gotten that far into the game, but that's what I've picked up so far. But when I saw that you could edit the name on the PC version, I was like, oh, dude, you can. And
Yeah,
but
that would be
Xbox
nice.
is, yeah, Xbox is different. You can't.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that comes with an update, but hopefully. I won't hold my breath. But anyways, I'm going to go
Well,
ahead and close out the stream
all
real
right.
quick.
Yeah.
Anybody that's still watching and anybody that watches in the future, thanks for doing so. And a special thanks to Japhet Godeth, to TC Games 65, and to Maxwell Von Dugan. Is that right? Yeah, TC Games 65. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's good.
well, cool. Thanks for being here, guys. Much appreciated. It's always a pleasure
No problem.
serving
It was
with
fun.
you. And folks, thanks for watching. This is Automatic for Automatic Games. If you like this, and if you are subscribed, I will talk to you soon, friends. Thanks for watching.